Yeah, I done cut off the music. I know you wanted to hear the rest of it. I know you wanted to hear the rest of it, but how is it going? What's going on? P1 Gabe 35 says it's the time for the daily dose of the Chiseled Adonis. I'm pretty sure everybody needs a daily dose of that. How you guys doing? I had to post up, you know that snippet of what happened yesterday with Nick Novak. I know a lot of people were waiting on that, so I had to bring it to you. Feels kind of dark in here. Gotta add some more light and illuminate myself. Talk with a little bit of a Mike Tyson. Myself. There we go. I'll go down the line. Danica in the building. Oh, wow. Damn. Josh already showing love on Twitter, in Twitter world. Comedic genius. High praise. I appreciate you. Hunter Thomas, Sherrod Pettaway, Nick Kerr, Tyson Cooper. Steelers 75 in the building. It's been so long since I've seen you, Steelers 75. How's it going? Danica Shuck, Kyle Kruderbatch, Clayton Zero, Kevin, all Whisk 262. Stephen James, CJ, I should say Chris 2K20. Josh Dunavant, Josh Mabbitt, Sherrod 54. I hope I said your name right. Ian, Samuel Casamajor. How's it going? Over there on YouTube, Darius Coleman, Brian Fox, Mastermind, Makoto Yuki, always in the building. Willie, Miaris, Jacob Finch, S. Crow, Francis Doob. It's a hilarious name, Francis Doob. K. Childs, Swerve, Youssef Swerve. 303 Prospecting, Brent Thornton. Disner Moreno, CL Hawk 27, Brandon Sanchez, David Box, Brian Fox. That's hilarious back to back. K Boy 22 Double H, Christian Chitio. I think I said that right. Random Trainer X, how's it going? Always in the building. Richard Stewart. VJTQ2F. David in the house. Jeffrey Harvey, how's it going? Stay creative. Christopher Salazar. Lino. But here we are, XFL, action. Game number 3 of week 4. Who do you guys have winning? Because the game is fixing to kick off right now because you got the Dallas Renegades taking on the Houston Roughnecks, the only undefeated team in the XFL, that being the Houston Roughnecks. The undisputed, undeniably best team in the XFL. I'm seeing Houston. Christopher says Houston. Josh says Houston. Chris says Chris 2K20 says Roughnecks. Kevin says Roughnecks. I'm seeing a lot of Roughnecks. I'm not seeing a lot of people throwing in those Dallas Renegades. Oh, there it is. P1 Gabe 35 says Dallas got it. Frankie B says Dallas for the upset. Francis Doob says pronounced Doobie. Ah, well, there it is. It's Doobie. But good enough, loving the content. I appreciate you appreciating, my fluster of your name. That's funny. Doobie, but with one E. English language is weird, man. Ever since I first got introduced to words, I always found them weird. Like, why is do 2 with just one consonant and then a vowel, but so has a whole different sound? It's so weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. Mal Allen in the house. How's it going? Oh, wow. Dallas is number 2 in the West standings, currently coming in at 2-1. You got the Roughnecks number 1 at 3-0. I'm seeing Houston. Tapper Zen says Dallas with the upset. Trombone Kingdom says Roughnecks. Stitch Bitch says Houston. Mac Mercer says let's get rough. Rolling with the Roughnecks. Big Marv 34 in the building. Barbecue Chicken. What? In the building as well. Says it's not a party unless he's here. We'll get in here. Kevin says how and why looking. Actually, it's been a pretty good day. It's been a pretty good day here in New York, so it's not that bad. Yesterday you thought it was going to snow. Evidently not. Tommy got Houston. Stephen James got Houston. Steelers say you got the Vipers. Wait, the Vipers? The Vipers ain't even playing. Steelers 75 caught in the Genjutsu. Somebody release them. What's wrong with them? Something wrong with them. Thought the Vipers were playing. The Vipers playing later on. They're not playing Houston. Oh, you're picking them later on as if when they see each other later in the season. That makes sense. Maybe I'm in the Genjutsu for not interpreting what it is that you were trying to say. That's my bad. But the Pittsburgh Steelers theme song that happens to be represented in Dallas, getting ready to take on the Houston Violent Fellatios. Oh, wow, Lance Dunbar, I think leading the he got leading running backs with receptions in the XFL thus far. Jenny Taft, the host, or I should say the moderator of Undisputed, as delicious, looking as delectable as always. But P.J. Walker, oh, wow, the Roughnecks taking shots on Twitter, showing that P.J. Walker's got 11 total TDs while Dallas only got 6. But there's a battle for Texas right now. But the real question that Dallas fans, or I should say all Renegades fans should be asking themselves is, you know, how are they going to cover Cam Phillips? Cam No Newton Phillips has been rubbing his nutsack on everybody since he started in the XFL season. Nobody's stopping this man. Okay? You got to get some gold bond. You got to try to control that scrotum that he continues to put on the defense. And somebody got to try to stop him because it's disrespectful. If I was playing for any other XFL team that has already, you know, became a victim of what Cam Phillips has been doing, I might just have to catch him in the street with a billy club. Son, this man's killing people. I feel bad for secondaries. Jay, exactly, man. I enjoy the XFL because they're getting it done on Twitter, man. And there's the kickoff. Let's see if we're going to get a return. No, we're not. It's going into the end zone. And we will see the presumptive MVP front runner and P.J. Walker lead this Violent Fellatio offense onto the field. And ladies and gentlemen, we're tuned in to Hold My Nugget Studios for Week 4 of your 2020 XFL game highlight commentary, where we see the undefeated Houston Violent Fellatio Roughnecks taking on and traveling down whatever highway takes you from Houston to Dallas. All right, I think maybe, no, that's Fort Worth to, I think, Dallas. What it was like, I think, Foghorn Leghorn said there was no curves. It was like a 1955 joke. Whatever the case may be, the Dallas Renegades. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. First play of the game, P.J. Walker going down the field for Cam Phillips. It's incomplete. So early on, they try to take that shot and exploit that defense of the, or I should exploit the secondary. See if somebody can finally guard Cam Phillips. I don't think it's fixing to happen. I don't know what the deal is. This brother Cam Phillips has been killing defenses left and right. Nobody has been able to figure out how to stop this man. Whether it's in short yardage situation, whether it's by the goal line, whether it's far away, long yardage situation, this man's getting it done on all aspects of the route tree, all over defenses. But he's singled up. It doesn't seem as if there's any form of safety help. There's a pass from P.J. Walker completed. It's going to be enough for 5 yards. Send up a 3rd and manageable situation. 3rd and 5. Swift V says Sammy Coates needs to wake up. Yes, indeed, he does. He's had some good games. Or I should say, yeah, some good games because he doesn't have to have the sort of numbers that jump off of the stat sheet, but just has to make his presence felt. There's P.J. Walker looking left for Sammy Coates, and he does find him. Remember, in the XFL, it's the 5 toes down challenge, not the 10 toes down challenge. You only got to get 1 foot, 1 cleat in betwixt, the sideline and those hash marks. Did he get that foot down, though? There was a whole lot of dreadlocks on that sideline. Evidently, he did. That's enough to get that first down. He made sure his toes touched the turf, and we're not talking about the injury to Julio Jones every single year. There's the handoff from P.J. Walker, but apparently we might just get a challenge here, rightfully so, because it's quite feasible to say he did not get that foot down. It's going under review. Let's see if it was a completed pass. You know what? It's a flip of a coin. Give me a 1 if you think it's complete. Give me a 2 if you think it's incomplete. From where we stand right here, you know what? I think that, oh boy, it's kind of hard to overturn it, because look at the left leg when he finally gets possession of that football. Oh boy, it's kind of hard to say you can overturn that. It's very close. It's extremely close. It literally can go either way. But is this considered conclusive evidence to go and make the change? This ain't the NFL though. Remember, Al Riveron said it has to be clear and obvious. With visual evidence, and then I guess on the change of pass interference, which significantly hinders. But the first 2 have to apply in replay. So if you can't necessarily if it's one of those 50-50 sort of situations, I highly doubt they're going to overturn it here. PlayStation watchers must hate the XFL. The fact that they're using the Xbox. Evidently, the play stands. Oh no, it's not. It's incomplete. Well, what do you know? It's 4th and 5, but they still gonna go for it. No. The punter's on the field. Yeah, it's coming back. I'm shocked. I thought they weren't going to overturn it. There's New Bronx to Mackenzie West. Says, greetings from doing squats in my room. Hey, I appreciate you, man. How's this going? You're doing squats as we, I probably would. However, I'm not trying to have my pelvic region out here on the damn net. It's going to be fair caught at the 27, I believe, but coming to the field is Landry Jones. What does he do? Turn the football over. Aged 30, 6'4", 234 pounds. Former backup quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but named after Tom Landry, of all people. So far through 2 games, he's thrown for 289 yards. But 2 W's, 2 W's in his starts. Has not played the best football at all. However, it's enough to result in wins. You can't complain about that. Remember, Carolina fans used to love that with Kyle Allen when you thought he was the truth. He started off 4-0. Everybody like, man, this guy's amazing. And then he got exposed. Cameron Artis-Payne picks up about 7. Actually, set up a 2nd and 4. Well, that'd be 6. That's a basic arithmetic. And for those of you guys watching on YouTube who have not already downloaded that Hot Mic app, do me a favor, download it. Use the promo code Adonis. Currently, right now, we're sitting at 2,759. Let's see if we can get to 2,770 by the end of the stream. Payne is able to pick up that first down. Cameron Artis-Max Payne moving the chains. Swift V says Landry Jones is a disappointment. Well, in the XFL so far, not so much. But I'll tell you this much as a Steelers fan, without question. Steelers 75 says, has Ultimate Oreo been around? Actually, I haven't seen him since last week. Yet another handoff. Gain of, it should be 10 here. Running backs for the Renegades doing everything in their power to make sure the Roughnecks feel roughneck. So yet another first down, moving the chains again. But I've been seeing majority picks for the Roughnecks so far, but through 2 drives, the Renegades are currently at midfield. Landry Jones looking for the screen here. Blockers out in front for Cameron Artis-Payne. Pickup of about 13 yards. Lawrence Lowe putting 10 on it. Says just stopping by. Can't do football 2 days in a row. Wifey be tripping, but I'll catch you later, bro. Hey, I appreciate you for even stopping by, man. But hey, try to convince the old lady to tune in to football. Maybe she could come around. I'm pretty sure you've been trying for a very long time to see if you could get her to, tune in. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, wow. Pass intercepted. Landry Jones had a man, but he played for the other team. Pass intercepted. I think that may be Cody Brown. Indeed it is. Taking the football away. Landry Jones doing what he does best, and that's cook up some apple turnovers. Brother couldn't hold on to the football at all. Gives away more balls than Dwayne Wade's son. He's not taking care of his team. Look at Cody Brown sitting there at the free safety position, or strong safety, really, depending on where the location was. Landry Jones once again underthrows his receiver. This has been the 3rd time I've seen an interception from Landry Jones where he's blatantly underthrew his receiver. Great awareness there from Cody Brown, getting the football back for his team, and the Roughnecks are in business. Entering today, Houston is number 1 in turnover plus minus. All right, they're plus 5. In contrast to Dallas is, I think, minus 7. No, they're ranked number 7. They're minus 3. Absolutely atrocious. Candace in the building. How's it going? Mal Allen, you're correct, man. I felt the same way about Kyle Allen. That's why you saw in my weekly, coverage of the thing. I'm like, hey, man, you guys got to pump the brakes. Hey, you guys got to pump the brakes. All right, okay. Fred and Mae West is first up. Backup is Ted Bundy. Third is Hannibal the Cannibal and Aileen Warnos. I see it. Norman Folmar in the building. How's it going? Oh, boy, there was some hand fighting here. I don't know. There's a flag. There's some laundry on the field. Let's see if it's going to be offensive or defensive pass interference. But though, given by the body language, it appears that Lewis was able to, draw out that contact. There it is. It's a defensive pass interference. Let's just see what a spot of the foul is, because this could be a huge gain. Oh, it's probably at about the 22-yard line. Or maybe is it at the 10? That flag came in much later. Oh, boy, they might have just spot that at maybe the 16 or 14. Oh, it's at the 20. All right, that's manageable. Hand off to Butler. Gain of 2, maybe 1. But so far, P.J. Walker looking rather rough. 1 for 4 for 5 yards. That sounded very, European here. 1 for 4 for 5 yards. He only completed his second pass, and his last 2 passes have been incomplete, although one was caught, but is out of bounds. Brandon R., you're absolutely correct. That would have been a TD. That's a good pass interference. 2nd and 9 from the 19-yard line. PJ, I only wear pajamas. Walker pass over the middle. Nearly should have been intercepted if that safety took one more step inside. That would have been an interception, giving the football right back to the Renegades. If I'm not mistaken, P.J. Walker only has 1 turnover so far on the season. Danny Willis in the building. How's it going? Hey, we got one more sign up on Hot Mic. We've got 10 more to go to reach our goal of 2,770. There's the snap once again from Pajamas Walker. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. There was some pressure, and he got taken down. Oh, there's some words of mouth between the defensive lineman and P.J. Walker. P.J. Walker does not appreciate getting hit. Look at him step up in the pocket. There's the contact. Oh, I think he was trying to take him down late. Yes, that's exactly what happened. That's where the frustration came. He tried to take him down late. Great job by the refs breaking this up. Had this been the NFL, that's probably going to be a flag. But Sergio Castillo coming onto the field to kick a 37-yard field goal to give the Roughnecks an early lead. There's the kick. It's up. It's good. 3 points for the Roughnecks, but it's a measly field goal. So, you know, we can't give them a rather Lizzo-shaped or Lizzo-sized number. We got to give them a regular-sized number, all right? So you already know what's coming. It's that hashtag weak-ass3. Look at the weak-ass 3. It has no nourishment. All right? It's not multi-talented. It can't play the flute, nor rap or sing. It's not Lizzo-shaped. The regular size 3. Anorexic 3. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. Take your screenshots in my displeasurement with the 3 that we just saw. But let me go over to Twitter world. Bit of Samurai showing love on Hot Mike. Who Tyson just tuning in. Joshua had some screenshots from last week. Finally posted them to 8 and to 24. Quentin Cola in the building. The hashtag weak-ass3. And also some big news, as I said yesterday. I had to go and I got that P.O. box for you guys. So now here it is, and there's the information for the P.O. box. I actually have a video I'm about to post, but that is the location for the P.O. box. I'm going to post the video probably during halftime. But it is up now. I have the P.O. box, so if you guys had some jerseys or whatever it is that you wanted me to sign, that is the location to send it. I'll let you know how much the shipping and everything else costs afterwards. A bit of Samurai putting a weak-ass 3. I appreciate that. But I got the P.O. box up. A lot of people have been asking about the P.O. box, man. A lot of people want to be able to send some stuff. So whether I could sign it or hell, even send over some gifts as well. I know a lot of people wanted to send me some stuff to try out if you had some sort of, well, not really food. I don't know if it'd get here in a timely manner. But different sort of, you know, condiments or things of that nature that you wanted me to test out or things of that nature. I have the P.O. box now. Steelers 75, I appreciate you. Will Ware in the building. How's it going? Candace, you're right. The weak-ass 3 kicks more ass than Nick Novak. I can tell you that much. I had no clue my rant to close out yesterday's live stream was 8 minutes. I did not know that. I thought it was maybe about 3. I had no clue it was as long as it actually was. So you can only imagine my shock when I got ready to go cut up that video. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it saying it's damn near 9 minutes long? Caught me and myself in a genjutsu. There's the return to the 29-yard line. Oh, well, damn. You got some people holding on to each other's face mask here. Just let them go. What's wrong with y'all? Back to the field comes Landry Jones. Their opening drives have been absolutely atrocious on all 4 games. 3 consecutive punts and an INT. What does that say? The Renegades do not know how to start. You remember playing Mario Kart growing up? Or hell, if you're playing it right now, not necessarily right now during the stream, but, you know, this particular year, maybe last year, the person who's always unable to time the start, or I should say to get the boost in their car and they turn to Wario in the beginning of the race. That's the Renegades. They don't know how to start. Landry Jones got 2 completions, one to his own team and one to the other. Give him 3 as he'd find Cameron Artis-Payne out of the backfield, gain of about 6-7. Hoodie Zay in the building. Lino says, can I sign the Nick Novak and Parkey jerseys? Hey, you send them to me, I'll sign them. But I'll leave a little message for you. So you know my displeasurement. Hand off to Payne, and Cameron artist Max Payne picks up about 4. Well, we've seen some after the play activity and hand grabbing and jersey and face mask grabbing on 3 different occasions. So who's to say we see a fight break out between these two teams, man? Because tensions are high for some apparent reason here. Shotgun formation, trips to the right for Landry Laundry Jones. Handoff once again to Artist Payne. Gain of about 6. You know what? He's been running pretty good so far this game. He's falling forward. He's yet to go backwards. This run game appears to be working for the Renegades. If I'm them, I probably want Jones throwing the football maybe about 15, 17 times on the day. Because Payne is running very effectively right now. That offensive line is getting that D-line on their heels. Take a look at the Houston D-line on this play. I want to see if they're able to gauge any sort of penetration here. Good pocket there for Jones, but the pass is broken up. Good coverage by Houston. But look at that D-line and their failure in order to penetrate that Dallas O-line. So from what we're seeing so far, it appears that Dallas's O-line can really overpower Houston up front. Hoodie Zay says, what's my thought on Zion's 20-point streak? I love it. Landry Jones going down the field. He's got his man first down to the 40-yard line. They're now in Roughneck territory. The Violent Falacios not really doing too good defensively so far. There's a pass from Jones. Another clean pocket for him. Houston needs to get their D-line playing a little bit better right now because they're not doing the best kind of football right now. If you get constantly beat at the line, you're making it easier for your offense. Simeon Washington says, Chiseled, just like you hate the Bronx, Houston hates Dallas. Well, there it is. And oh my word, this man threw another interception. Pass intercepted once again by the Roughnecks, and they're going to take the football over. Nicholas Jr. comes, or I should say Nichols Jr. comes away with the football. What is Landry Laundry Jones doing? Ferguson, hands just for decoration. Right through his hands, and nothing is going right for Laundry Jones. Houston defense participating in the Chris Brown challenge. Give me that, taking the football away. What is going on? What is going on? You know Ferguson's on the sideline. What happened to my hands? But Jones has to deal with the fact that this brother got 6 INTs on the season. He's leading the XFL. He's only played in 3 games. That's crazy. P.J. Walker finds his man for the first down. Great catch by Holly. You've got to be kidding me. How in the world does this man already have 6 picks? And that's the difference between a good receiver and a decent receiver. Holly makes the same sort of hand movement that we just saw Ferguson do, but Ferguson drops it and leads to an interception. Holly catches it and puts his team inside the 30. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Pajamas, P.J. Walker, handoff to Butler. Butler, who has a great, sense of gravity, picks up about 4. He has a very low gravity that he happens to have whenever he gets on the field. Here's the interview by Cody Brown. Why they got Jenny Taft on her knees on the sideline? They couldn't give her a damn stool? Well, damn. Cody Brown was a substitute teacher, and now you catching picks in the XFL? That's amazing. Rashawn, you ain't wrong, man. Somebody get Johnny on the phone. There's the snap. P.J. Walker looking right. He's got Holly again on first down. Gain of about 6. Edward Graham says the Rockets start whenever you try to get a boost from the starting line in Mario Kart. Yeah, the Mario Kart reference. There it is. Rocket start. There it is. Gain of nothing there for Butler. Did he lose the football? No, he didn't. He didn't lose the football. But it's going to be 3rd and 4 once again for the Roughnecks, who really, in this situation, have to find the end zone because you have 2 back-to-back times in which you get turnovers. You got to score a touchdown here. Oh, you guys out of line talk about Jenny and her being about that neck game. Ian, Jenny Taft by a mile. Empty formation for Pajamas. P.J. Walker takes the snap, looking over the middle. Pass incomplete. I believe he was looking for... Who was he looking for? Just overthrew his man. Just overthrew his man. He was looking for Lewis there. Yet another field goal is good. But back-to-back times, they get way too close to the damn end zone and walk away with no points. So I'm going to move this 3 over here because I feel like the Renegades might end up getting a 3. And I'm going to have to give the Roughnecks a 6, but it's not going to be a big-ass 6. It's going to show up as a big-ass 6, but I'm going to put this 6 on a diet. Anti-Lizzo 6. We got a regular size 6. Hashtag weak-ass 6. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will not freeze for a 5-second pose. I'm going to see if I can eat the 6. Try to eat the 6. It didn't really work. Couldn't eat the 6. But 6-0 in favor of the Violent Fellatios. Josh Duviant says, I said Duviant. Donovan says, you think Landry Jones didn't have 2 picks? Dallas will tie Houston. Well, perhaps. Ian says, prime LeBron or prime Jordan? Prime Jordan. Go over to Twitter world. Hoodie Zay asks if I'm going to do Raw tomorrow. I'm going to Raw, so I can't go live. Ethan says, hey, Landry, calm down. There's a lot of game left to play. It's not like you're going to throw another interception, right? Absolutely. Maximum says should have went for it on 4th down. I agree because Dallas has not really shown you too much that they're doing offensively. I would have went for it from fourth down and then forced them from that particular, field position to try to make some happen. You got that offense rattled. They turned the football over twice. Who's to say you're not in their head? Pittsburgh Sportcaster says, hello, how are you? Bit of Samurai with the weak-ass 6. James Joseph says, I'm great. Am I? I appreciate that. Oh, he also says I'm awesome. How cool is that? The Mike 201 says Landry Jones is participating in the Jameis Winston Challenge. The kickoff goes out of bounds, and with 2:27 left on the damn clock in the first quarter, Landry Jones coming back to the field with his damn 2 picks on back-to-back drives. Yeah, Bob Stoops was not really happy about that. First and 10 from the 35. Let's see what Landry Jones can muster up here. He's got 5 completions. 3 to his teammates, 2 to the other. Pittsburgh Sportcaster says, do I like the Pittsburgh Penguins? I don't really watch hockey like that. But if there was a team that I actually do want to see win, it'd probably be the Penguins. 2nd and 11, handoff to Payne, gain of about 6. Curtis says somebody needs to write me a big check. Well, that would be nice. I'd write one myself, but it'd bounce. Because where they going to find the money to pay myself? Cameron Perkins says, you make my life worth it? Me? Oh, I doubt that. But, yeah, you got to look at the screen, Chief. The Snow Crust says, what's the score? It's on your screen. Payne picks up a first down, but there's laundry on the field. With 1:25 left in the first quarter. Third and 15 from the 30. Jones takes the snap. Going down the field. It's intercepted again. Nichols again. Landry Jones, the graduate from Jameis Winston University. Brother just turning the football over. What is wrong with this man? Just the 3rd pick in a row. What is he doing? I can't believe it. First quarter not even done. This man got 3 picks. Are you kidding me? This man's throwing more picks than Roger Goodell in late April. Throwing more picks than Adam Silver in late June. Throwing more picks than a damn promo of Razor Ramon. This man turning all kinds of footballs over. You would have thought he was part of the Stitch team, and he makes footballs for a living, just turning footballs left and right. And P.J. Walker's going to begin to move the football down the field as he connects with Cam Phillips, who gets his first reception on the day. Landry Jones can't seem to hold on to the damn football. 3 consecutive drives, 3 consecutive INTs. The second one wasn't his fault, okay? So he could do the Gene Snitsky challenge. It wasn't. my fault. But the first and third, blatantly terrible passes from Landry Laundry Jones. What is wrong with this man? He is pacing down the sideline, upset at himself, and he should be. You ought to chop your hands off and shut off the wherever the hell your brain sends to your arm to go put the football, because that's atrocious. Holly moving the chains again for the Roughnecks. The Violent Fellatios have now entered, Renegade territory, 3 consecutive drives following INTs. I am perplexed. Steeler75 said, what channel is it on? It's on FS1. On FS1. Fox Sports Network 1. Or Landry Jones really out here throwing picks left and right. What is good with this man? What is good with this man? End of the first quarter, 6-0 is the current score. Landry Jones just throwing all kinds of picks. I got some more to say about him, but let's just hear a word from our sponsor. I'll be right back to start off the second quarter.
All right, so boom, I woke up this morning and I received a package in the mail. Who did I get the package from? Ray J. What kind of package he gave me?
I don't know.
He delivered me his own personal earbuds. Check these out. Ray J done sent me his latest model of his Raycon E25s, the best earbuds he's made thus far, with 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and even more compact design. Look at that case. You could take it anywhere. Ladies, you might think it's a vibrator, but it's not. These have been the best earbuds I've ever used. In fact, there's not that many things that I ever use that are wireless. This so happens to be one of them. All right, I use them at the gym. I use them when I'm watching Netflix at my crib. I use them when I'm in the bathroom taking a shit. A couple notable celebrities you know about happen to be big fans of the Raycon E25. People like Snoop Dogg.
Boy, you look like I got a man. It's so sweet. Oh, this would be way better than that goddamn cord hanging on my back.
Cardi B is a big fan of this because, in the Bronx, nobody has headphones. She is the first person in the Bronx to have headphones. Before, whenever she used to walk through her city, walk through her borough, she had to listen to the sound of mating squirrels. That's not what you want to hear. J.R. Smith is a huge fan of the Raycon E25s.
Yo, shout out to Raycon earbuds, man. These joints is dope. They don't come out your ear. I can swing, I can hoop, get my shots up, do everything I need to do. Shout out to Raycon.
In fact, I heard he had one of them in his ear during the game 1 of the NBA Finals in 2018 when he forgot to pass the ball to LeBron. He was too busy listening to music. LeBron was like, yo, it's tied up. We're going to go to overtime. Pass the ball. He was too busy bumping Ray J. He was listening to, if I can have one wish. That's all he heard. That's why we went to overtime, and they done lost and got swept. Not only is the battery life sensational, best thing about it is the fact that it's wireless, okay? How many of y'all out there using earbuds or headphones that's steadily getting caught up on something? You on the gym, you're on the treadmill, the wire done went to the left, it got hooked on, now you falling down, looking like your lower extremities don't know how to stay balanced. You can never wear Kawhi Leonard sneaker. Word on the street is it's the best earphone on the planet. I ain't talking about just the country. I'm talking about the planet, not even just the globe. Extraterrestrials got the Raycon E25s in their ears. What are you waiting for? Okay, go to buyraycon.com/chiseled. 15% off your next order. All right, get these in your pocket ASAP.
All right, that was a word from our sponsor, Raycon. Global, I should say. Get those headphones. You can head over to buyraycon.com/chiseled. 15% off your order. Instead of having to spend $100+ to get some AirPods, get you some Raycons E25s. All right, beautiful headphones, absolutely magnificent, great design, magnificent and sexy. Sounds great in your ear, stereo, hands-free, whatever the hell you want to call them. Get them for half the price of Beats by Dre, half the price of regular AirPods. Get those Raycon E25s in your pocket. As we return to the second quarter where the Roughnecks are giving roughneck to Landry Jones, where this man has thrown 3 INTs. What the hell is wrong with him? Cannot hold on to the football, cooking up nothing but apple, pecan, all kinds of turnovers. More picks than a fighter than Afrofest, giving footballs back like it's a goddamn boys and girls club. I don't know what the hell Landry Jones is doing. Somebody tell me where Landry Jones' talent is at, because I can't seem to find it. James Joseph says, I think Adonis should be pro. Pro what? Pro football player? Pro commentator? Because I don't think I should be either. Commentator, I could probably put it on. Pro football player? Probably not. I'm nowhere near football shape. I ran a couple of routes a few days ago with high school kids. My toe is still in pain. Lewis picks up a first down for the Roughnecks. 6:15, random GOAT. Always in the building, always showing love and putting some on the books. Puts 5 on it. Says maybe if Jones imagines his receivers in Houston jerseys, he completes some passes to them. You're absolutely right. They should give Jones a different jersey, an opposing team's jersey, when he goes out there to throw the football, because he seems to do his better performances giving the football to the other team. P.J. Walker's pass caught in the end zone, touchdown to Holly, and we finally got ourselves a touchdown, so we're going to get a Lizzo-shaped, number. Nick Holly with the TD. He's already moved the chains on 3 different occasions, if I'm not mistaken. Playing good football, and the presumptive MVP of the XFL finds his man. P.J. Walker with now responsible for 12 TDs thus far this season. And that is double the amount of TDs that the Renegades have scored this season. One man responsible for 12, your entire organization has only scored 6. Dallas is somewhere needing to get a plunger because they ain't nothing but shit right now. They getting their ass whipped. 12-0 is your current score. Most likely they're going to go for 2 here. No, they're actually lining up to go from 3 from the 10-yard line. Empty formation. Pajama P.J. Walker takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Can he use his legs? Dodges 2 Renegades. Goes into the end zone. Gets the score. 15-0 is your current lead. Absolutely magnificent. He dodged 2 Renegades like it was nothing. I see why the Renegade logo has its face covered, because you don't want to show yourself in public if you're getting your ass whipped like this. Put it up, they're rectal sphincters, sideways, no Vaseline. And they're using cardboard, or I should say they're using sandpaper as lube. I don't know how it happened, but it's happening because you're seeing nothing but pain on the faces of the Renegades. Get out of here, 6. I'm moving myself again. Let me get that 6 up out of here. Because you know what's coming next. When you got 15 points and it's responsible from a 3-point play and also a touchdown, you got to get him some Lizzo-sized numbers. Give me a Rick Ross-sized 1. Give me a Lizzo-sized 5. And we got a big-ass 15. Hashtag big-ass 15. Look at the 1 and the 5 in its glory, as the Dallas Renegades can't seem to get a stop. Remember, those of you guys who said you expected Renegades to get an upset here. I mean, game is still young, but you got 15 points off of Renegade turnovers. So please tell me who you really think about to make a comeback here. But for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for 2 5-second posts. Let's go over to the 1. And now we at the 5. There they are. I hope you got your screenshot. Send it to me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. But I would rather, if you tweet it out on Twitter, creep out your followers. They're going to be wondering what the hell is going on this person's feed. I might have to consider unfollowing them. But where'd they get it from? Oh, let me go over to that stream. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me hold my hot mic means something different? You mean to tell me it doesn't mean actually holding on to the appendage? You mean to tell me I could tune into a stream and watch somebody talk about the game that I'm actually watching right now? Exactement. You can't do that. That's Rosetta Stone Haitian Creole, motherfucker. 15-0. In favor of the Houston Violent Fellatios. Makoto Yuki is right. One quick look at those Dallas fans. I know they're sick right now. Tyler Martin puts 5 on it. Says the Patriots about to pick up Holly, a white receiver / running back who used to be a quarterback. Bill Belichick is very erect. You ain't lying. He definitely is. Handoff once again for Dallas. Gain of about 5. Donald Parham as a tight end is first in receptions, first in yards, first in TDs. But right now, a 0 is on that scoreboard, so you'd better figure out how to be the first to score for his team. Frankie B9 says, I don't know why I believe in Dallas. They always disappoint. You ain't wrong. Hoodie Zay says, who's the MVP in the NBA? It's Giannis right now. But most likely, I think, well, yeah, it's going to be Giannis. It's probably going to end up being a back-to-back. Giannis, LeBron. Here's one more guy. Giannis, LeBron. I think Jason Tatum has slowly started to put himself into the conversation, but it's so far away from Giannis and LeBron. Hoodie Zay says, what do you think of the beef, Giannis and Harden? I'd say I'm 110% behind Harden. I'm team Metapod. I'm team Kakuna on this beef between Giannis and Harden because Giannis is taking unnecessary shots left and right. And let's just be honest. We joke about, James Harden's defense left and right, but individually, he's stepped up in every aspect of defense. He's actually an underrated defender. All right, so Giannis, and talking about passing the ball, James Harden assist numbers over the past couple of years have been great. Now, granted, he is a bit of a ball hog when it comes to, killing the shot clock. But when he passes, he's a very good passer. So I'm team Harden, team Metapod, team Kakuna all the way, bruh. Giannis is wilding in this beef. It's being extremely childish for no reason. You taking shots on national television. You talking about we wanted to give the ball to whoever the hell Harden was guarding. I didn't understand it. But big first down for the Renegades. They're now inside the 20, I believe, to about the 13-yard line. Kenneth Williams in the building with the big ass 15 at I'm Ant at King Smooth 757 showed off the big ass 15. Be the future MVP big ass 15. Kyle Kruderbat says when I drop a tweet you know where we at and what we doing. Join Chiseled Adonis and the crew for some XFL football. My man Kyle Kruderbat always showing love. Kenneth Williams with the big ass 15 as well. Yeah, Danica, I know that Necro Cam is out. Oh, we might just have a touchdown or a fumble. Do we have a touchdown or do we have a fumble? Oh, it is a touchdown for Donald Parham. What in the world did we just see? The brother was wide open. I'm pretty sure he broke the plane, but what the hell? Landry Jones looking left. Finds Parham. That's a, oh, what? Oh, I don't know what happened to that brother leg. He survives the ground. He does. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I don't know. That looked like a fumble. What do you guys think? It looked like that ball started to come out at about like the half-yard mark between the 1 and the end zone. Look at it in slow motion. Nobody's touched him yet. He's reaching over for the pylon, and then he's losing the ball right before. That's a fumble. That is a fumble. The football comes out right before he breaks the plane. That's a fumble, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a touchdown. That is not a touchdown. Somebody ought to challenge this. I don't think all scoring plays are immediately reviewed in the XFL. Somebody ought to challenge this. But maybe because there was no clear recovery, they're not going to, go and challenge it. Whatever the case was, Landry Jones finds his man in the back of the end zone. That's Donald Parham once again. And we've got 8 points on the board for points that should not have been scored. That is a fumble, but it was not called. So we got 8 points on the board right now for the Dallas Renegades. You got to show them love, man. I moved myself again. You got to give them the number. Although that's not a touchdown, it is what it is. The Roughnecks missed their opportunity to challenge. And it's time to give the Renegades a gargantuan Lizzo-shaped number. Give them a hashtag big-ass-8. Big-ass-8. And for those of you with the benefit of screenshot technology and flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. I think I'm going to go into the smaller cavity. There it is. I cannot believe they did not throw the challenge flag on that. That was a clear fumble before he scored. Regardless of the fact that he was untouched, he definitely lost that football. (15-8) is the current lead. Houston up by 7. I'm shocked. I thought that would have been a challenge there. Landry Jones somehow able to rattle off of his 3 INTs and find the end zone. But yeah, apparently, Danica, it turns out that the Necrocam got to get turned off or put on standby as of right now. Let's see what P.J. Walker makes happen. He's going to take off running. Gives himself up after a gain of about 5. Swift V says that Landry Jones is due for another 2 picks. Dan Blandino is he's the XFL head of officiating. The hell? Dean said it's not obvious. How can you say that's not obvious? But the Roughnecks get a big carry, gain of well over 10 yards, moving the chains. Dean Blandino showing you why he's no longer working in the NFL, talking about it got to be clear and obvious in order to go to the review. If that ain't clear and obvious, I don't know what is. Trenton saying I got knowledgeable. I'm knowledgeable enough to be a football ref, perhaps. But that should have been at least reviewed. At least review it. I understand if you say the play still stands, but you got to at least review it. Great run once again, carrying into, Renegade territory. I believe they're going to be spotted at the 49 here. With yet another 2nd and 4, this is what I would do if I was Houston. I'm taking a shot. I have not taken a shot since the first play of the game. Take a shot. Well, 2 shots. They took one with Lewis that resulted in a defensive pass interference. But they've only taken 2 shots so far. You've been playing very conservative. Take a shot. Dallas feels as if, we're back in this game. Take a shot. It's 1-on-1. There's the pass to Lewis. Lewis should have never cut. You should have kept running. Now it's going to be a 3rd and short situation. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. They had single coverage at the bottom of the screen on Cam Phillips. Try 1-on-1. Take a shot. Now take a look what the safety is going to do on the bottom area of the screen. He's going to try to stay there and also spy. It's going to be double coverage. They've been doing a lot of double coverage on Cam Phillips, but you can notice when it's not double coverage. If P.J. Walker identifies that, the best receiver in the XFL can start to make plays. Bottom of the screen is 1-on-1 coverage once again. P.J. Walker's looking his way. He dives, and it's enough to get that first down. Maybe they'll take a shot a little bit later, but there's a flag on the play. Swift V says the New York Guardians need me. Who knows? Holding on the offense. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Now, if there was ever a time, well, then again, now you can't do it because they're going to put double coverage on Cam Phillips because they know you have to pass. So, Sammy Coates, this is about the time to run your best corner route. They're on the left hash mark. I would come out of twins formation with Cam Phillips and Sammy Coates on the right side of the field. That would be the bottom of your screen. Sammy Coates in the slot. Have him run a corner route. Have Cam Phillips run a 10-yard dig. Because the safety is helping over top, he's going to have to roll to go somewhere. They ran a screen. Why would they run a screen? That's stupid, guys. Is this webcam on me? That's stupid. Use your common sense. Why would you run a screen there? Not only did they split the difference with their linebackers, everybody was even. You had the corner, the safety, and another linebacker there. It's 3-on-2. Why would you run that play? I'm not happy with the play calling here from Houston. King Kilvis says this game is in Dallas. Reggie 96 says that Landry Jones is Eli Manning. Stay woke. I mean, you're not too far. I am not understanding. J Dog's House of Gaming says, interesting, I'd go for it on 4th. You know what? In that sort of situation, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have gone for it on 4th in that situation. I would have gone for it on 4th if I was deeper in their territory. Because we just saw Dallas score, I would not want to go for it on 4th because then you have an opportunity to give a whole lot of momentum to that team. Whoa, Swift V, they're not letting Landry Jones beat them. I mean, Landry Jones done threw 3 interceptions and he just had 1 touchdown drive. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. But as of right now, I would like to see better play calling coming from Houston. J Dog's House of Gaming says that's the only reason I'd run a play like that is if I was going for it on 4th down and didn't get it. Okay, fair enough. 615 Random Goat says, do I watch the MLS? No, I do not. But you went to a game down there in Nashville's SC first ever game yesterday. It was awesome. Well, that's what's up. That's cool, man. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Lino says at this point the Guardians need to sign the Black Cat from Monday night's game. Haha, I see what you did there. Danica, yeah, if you turned on turnover cam, you would have had a whole lot of, footage. Good Lord. James Joseph is showing me all kinds of love here. There's a whole lot of love in the YouTube chat room. Like, damn, all right. But what do you guys foresee happening on this upcoming drive? Do you think that Dallas is going to either even up the score or possibly take the lead? Do you foresee a touchdown, maybe field goal, or is it going to be the same old song that we saw in the first quarter with a ton of INTs? I'm seeing interception. Chop says Virginia deserves an XFL team. Candace says interception. Wow, Payne gets nowhere. Mind you, they're at the 18-yard line. Cameron artist Max Payne went nowhere. Chris Krieger says, what's my thoughts on CBS re-signing Tony Romo on commentary for a big some lump sum of money. I love it. I absolutely love it, and he deserves every single dime. I saw Michael Thomas, my doppelganger, upset at the fact that Tony Romo's making $17 million per season. I have this to say: Tony Romo's getting paid by CBS, not the NFL. But you can make the argument if there was no NFL, he'd have nothing to commentate about. Correct. However, if somebody's good at their job, you pay them accordingly. If Romo's able to walk into a negotiating table and walk away with $17 million, that shows, one, the greatness of Tony Romo, the negotiator; two, the greatness of Tony Romo, the talent; and three, the belief from the network to want to pay this man that much money. So you can't hate on Romo. All you can do is applaud, because let's just be honest, when it comes to commentators, Romo's the best on TV right now when we're talking the NFL employees. Romo's the best commentator in football calling NFL games professionally. Because we, count into account YouTube, social media, that'd be me. But, just going to pat myself on the back. Brother doing his job, man. Can't hate on it. Bird Sting, showing love. Love you too, man. Love you too. Joe Buck is so I could get on television right now, do a better job than Joe Buck. I'll still speak in innuendo. Oh, wow, we got a little bit of butterfingers. But luckily they don't lose possession. And back to the field comes Houston after a very quick 3-and-out from Dallas. I was hoping that Dallas would have put together a drive here. Houston is in a situation where I think at this particular drive, a field goal gives them some comfort. Because as rough as Dallas has been playing, they're only down by 1 touchdown. Literally. They're down by 1 touchdown. If I'm Houston, I'm not feeling comfortable. 3 INTs, I only walked away with 15 points? Come on, man. Don Gorgon says, bring back Shannon Sharp as a commentator. No. Shannon Sharp was on CBS, the pregame and the postgame show. I don't remember if Shannon Sharp was a behind the mic calling the game. Sean Davis says, just wait till Cutler's in the booth. I'm excited to hear what Jay Cutler would say in the booth. Steeler75 said they should have Pat McAfee. He's a great talker. McAfee's a great talker. In fact, when he called the Detroit and Packers game, very good call from McAfee. He's very good at his job, too. Brian Fox says, who's worse, Booger McFarland or Buck? I'd have to say Booger. Joe Buck just lacks enthusiasm. Booger don't know what the hell he's talking about. And when he does talk, it's the most random stuff. Like, Booger doesn't bring any insight about football that you ain't never heard before. It's so obvious what Booger says. It's 1st and 10. If they don't get 10 yards here or more, it's going to go to 2nd down. Why, thanks, Booger. Well, I had no clue. They scored a touchdown here, but they got to connect on the extra point if they want to get 7 points. Really, Booger? Wow, what an astute observation. I would have never guessed that, Booger McFarland. If you win the AFC Championship, you punch your way to the Super Bowl. Really? Why, I thought it was a divisional or wild card. Booger McFarland with the insight I've never heard before. What? Wow. You kidding me, Booger McFarland? Whew. Whoa, there's a flag on this play. I think the referee might just speak. Oh, my, Booger McFarland must be a wizard. How did he know the referee's flag means the ref is going to speak? Whoa. Damn, Booger McFarland. I never seen that before. Joe Buck just saps the life out of any sort of play. All right, like the Beast Quake that happened. Joe Buck will, there's the handoff. It's going to be returned by Marshawn. Oh, wow. He breaks through. He breaks another tackle. Tracy Porter trying to make the tackle. Oh, no. He throws Tracy Porter, and he's running towards the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks over the reigning defending champ, New Orleans Saints. That's Joe Buck. That's literally Joe Buck. Watching paint dry and listening to Joe Buck is one and the same. Joe Buck's not exciting. Chop says Joe Buck for the NFL or Booker T for WWE. Booker T. Booker T, although he don't know what the hell he's talking about on the mic, he's entertaining. Booker T's entertaining. Even if you don't know what the hell he's talking about, he's entertaining. Oh, boy, we're going to get a pass interference here. A big-time pass interference here. And you know what? I'm not a fan of the call. I'm not a fan of the call. It's a blatant pass interference. But P.J. Walker underthrew it. It's a blatant underthrow. What the hell the cornerback supposed to do? By rule, it's a pass interference, but this pass, let's just be honest, it's kind of uncatchable. You know what? Not so much. It's about 3 yards away. Fair enough. And as I said, I agree. This should have been a flag. There ain't nothing you could really do about it, but that's tough. Well, there it is. There it is. The XFL refs understand football. I'll be damned. That is a good no call. I agree with it. It was underthrown. Both would have to come back to the football. Good technique by Brown defensively. He turned his head looking back for the ball, but it was way behind him, and the receiver stopped. What do you want him to do? He can't get out of the way. He has a job to do. Good job by the refs, man. The XFL has been doing very good with their officiating. They have been doing very good with their officiating. Nick says Joe is great at commentary. What? If Joe's great at commentary, you must have a low bar. First down for the Roughnecks, moving the chains on the screen. But if Nick, if you enjoy Joe Buck's commentary, I'm curious. Do you also like Troy Aikman? Matter of fact, that's not fair. They're on the same side. How about Chris Collinsworth? Or matter of fact, no. Nick, give me your top 3 commentators right now that you enjoy listening to, just so I have a gauge of your kind of commentary that you enjoy seeing. Five minutes remain. Oh, great open field tackle. Good job by Smith, forcing a second down, and now we're under 5 minutes that remain. King Kilvis says Samoa. Samoa Joe. Oh, I could listen to Samoa Joe every day. Lino with the shucky ducky, quack quack, quack quack. Norman says Kevin Harlan is the best commentary. Kevin Harlan's pretty good. Pass caught by Holly on second down, gain of about 6. I like Nick Holly, man. I like Nick Holly. He plays his job very good. I should say he plays his job very good. He plays his role very good. He understands what his purpose on the field is and makes sure he executes just that. Cam Phillips through 3 weeks, 20 receptions, tied for first in the XFL. 324 yards, first in the XFL. 7 TDs, first in the XFL. Tonight, only 1 catch for 9 yards. Walker looking for Lewis, pass incomplete. And we're going to see another punt. Listen, if I'm Houston, I'm not feeling comfortable right now. You had 3 turnovers, and still you cannot muster up good drives, nor find the end zone outside of 1 time. Walker's pass was knocked down. Houston got to play better football, man. They need to put points on the board before the end of this before the end of this first half. Gus Johnson, sensational commentator as well. Marv Albert is great. There's the punt. They're calling for fire. What kind of... It takes a super Dallas bounce. Brandon Brooks says Punk would be dope on commentary. I agree. Mike Tirico is all right. But Romo, Gus Johnson, Joe Klatt is good. Joe Klatt is good as well. I'm happy you said that. Devin Lockhart, I like your 3. Lockhart's 3 is Romo, Gus Johnson, and Joe Klatt. I really like that 3. Kevin Harlan is great. Gus Johnson, great. Reggie96 says Troy Aikman is the greatest commentator of all time. I'll read that the way that I read it in my head. Troy Aikman, the greatest commentator of all time, and he got 3 Super Bowl rings. Can't forget the fact that he's in the Hall of Fame as well. And he was the face of the Dallas Cowboys through the 90s. What do you mean it was Michael Irvin or Emmitt Smith? It don't matter. The quarterback get all the love. It was Troy Aikman. He's my guy. Can't forget he went to UCLA. He also went to Miami as well, but I believe he transferred after the first year. I don't think it was Miami. Whatever the case was, he left from one team, and then he went over to the next team. I think it was Oklahoma that he was with Barry Switzer. Whatever the case may be, it was never the U. I don't know why I said the U. It was Oklahoma, and then he left after the first year, if I'm not mistaken, in 1985. He was supposed to win the national championship, but he did not. He went over to UCLA, and then we came over to the Dallas Cowboys. He walked away with 3 Super Bowl rings, and then he became the face of the franchise, went to the Hall of Fame on his first ballot, and then he went to the commentary and became the best commentator alive because we got Troy Aikman on commentary. Can't forget the first game he did commentating for the Dallas Cowboys. I said Cowboys. I meant the Renegades. He's our guy. Troy Aikman, number one. We did, boys. That's why I read when you said Troy Aikman on commentary. 2:24 left in the first half. Soul and Music 88 says, how are your comedy shows going? Pretty dope so far. I actually got 2 shows. I'm going to Virginia in late March. I believe the 28th. I'm going to be out there in Virginia. I'm going to let you guys know of that. I'm going to California this Thursday. I'm going to see if I can get on at the Laugh Factory. I'm going to try my best to see if I can get on stage at the Laugh Factory. But if I can't, then it is what it is. Wow. Drop from their star tight end. I'm pretty sure right now he's asking himself, what happened to my hands? My hands. Could not hold on to the football. Sealer75 says, come to either Pittsburgh or Cleveland for a comedy show so I can see you. I plan on going to Pittsburgh for sure. I have way too much of a following of Steelers fans in Pittsburgh for sure. I want to do like a meetup or something like that. Definitely maybe before a Steelers game next year. If I could find like a home game and find myself the comedy club out there in Pittsburgh, I'll definitely reach out and say, yo, Pittsburgh Steeler family, be out there in Pittsburgh, then I'm going to the game the following day. Pittsburgh is easy. I would have to say Cleveland, I'll see what I can do. Norfolk or Virginia Beach, well, for sure. The Lion ENT says Morrow is the best commentator across all platforms. He's a hellacious commentator. He's sensational. Morrow is great. Norman says, come to the ATL. I intend to come down there again. Last time I was there was 2018. I wasn't even doing stand-up. When I went there, of course. I was still doing stand-up, but it just wasn't when I went there. No, that was during my 18-month hiatus. Yeah, that was during my 18-month hiatus. Chop says, where in Virginia? That is a good question. Where in Virginia am I going to be? I am going to be in... Where in Virginia is it? Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg, Virginia. Yeah. Fredericksburg, Virginia. I'll be there on the 28th. Houston, Hawaii, working on all of those. I'm not too far from Jersey. I usually be in Jersey. Filming the black and brown films. But currently right now you got Houston up 15-8 over the Dallas Renegades. Dallas is really not playing very good football right now. Neither is Houston, to be quite honest with you. Steeler75 says, where's Raw tomorrow? In Brooklyn. I will be at Raw. That's hilarious. Yeah, but I will be at Raw. I'm meeting up with Jeffrey Harvey, maybe before the show or maybe during the show. Javion Hilton says, what is the best title in WWE? If we're talking design, North American Championship. But if it's the main roster title, the best design is the new Intercontinental Championship. Swift V says, do you think it's over for Jameis in Tampa? If so, who do I think is his replacement? God, it's tough to say if I think it's over for Jameis in Tampa. God, because I really want him to come back. I think Bruce Arians is the right coach to get Jameis to that next level. But if Jameis walks, maybe Phillip Rivers, maybe Tom Brady. It's going to be old. Teddy Bridgewater. They're going to go after a QB who can aid them in winning now. 2nd and 5. We're inside the 2-minute warning now. Landry Jones takes the snap. They ran all curl. Picks up the first down. Finds his tight end. That's Parham once again. And remember, inside 2 minutes, they have this thing called the comeback period where the clock stops after every single play, whether it's inbounds, out of bounds, wherever. Completion, incompletion, whatever. It does not stop until 5 seconds after the 5 seconds comes off the play clock. There's the pass. It's caught. Gain of about 8. No, James Joseph, I don't think Rivers is going to Miami. Rivers has maybe 2 years left in him, if not 1. He has to go somewhere that can contend. It'd be foolish to go to Miami. Then again, it's entirely up to him if he just wants to play football, if he wants to compete for a championship. I actually just remembered that Eli Manning retired. That's how irrelevant Eli Manning has been in my mind. Landry Jones been playing very good football since those 3 INTs. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Jones takes the snap. Oh, boy, he's got some pressure coming. Looking left, pass nearly intercepted again. Nearly intercepted again. 2K 1G beats in the building. How's it going, brother? Second and 10. Screen pass coming. Make a man miss. Indeed, they do, but only a gain of 2 to the 25-yard line. We've got 1:16 left on the clock. It is 3rd down and 8. Both teams still got both their timeouts. So if you're Houston and you get a stop here, you got to immediately call timeout so you can give yourself a chance. King Kilvis says, when do I think Ben is retiring? Either after a Super Bowl or I'd say he plays 3 more years max. Max. But realistically, 2 seasons. But if Pittsburgh were to win the Super Bowl this upcoming season, Big Ben's retiring. He's literally only playing for 1 more Super Bowl. So he has 3 years max. Max. 3 years max. But if he wins the Super Bowl, whenever that may be, if it happens, he's retiring. He wants to ride off into the sunset and give his offensive line a ring. That's really the only reason why he was coming back. I remember he said that in 2016. Said the only reason why he's still playing is because he wants his offensive line to win a Super Bowl. And if Marquise Pouncey was healthy in 2010, who knows what could have happened. But hey, it is what it is. Can't look back. Packers walked away with that championship. Reggie96 says, destroy the whole Hall of Fame if Eli gets before Peyton. Well, that's not going to happen. Peyton Manning's the first ballot Hall of Famer. You cannot even ponder if he's not going to make it. Peyton's going to be the headliner for next year's class. It's not even a conversation. The thing should be burned down to Hall of Fame if Eli's a first ballot. J-Dog's House of Gaming says, I don't think he's got 3 years left in the tank. Neither do I. I think he can only play 2. But I think they can convince him to come back for 3. But 3 is at the maximum. I highly do not see the third year happening. 46-yard attempt for Dallas. There's the field goal. It's up. It's got good length. And it is good. Magnificent field goal. Get rid of that. God damn it. Let's get rid of that 8. And give Dallas the respect they deserve on that field goal. Let's get a double 1 going. 11 unanswered points. Bam. There's a double 1 right there for you. Big ass 11 for the Dallas Renegades. And those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze one time for the Dallas Renegades 11 points. There it is right there. 11 points for the Dallas Renegades. There it is. 15-11. Dallas coming back. Playing very good football right now. They're not doing bad at all. They're doing a good job getting it done right here. We'll try to make that 1 a little bit bigger for you. There we go. 15-11. I got everything set up there. Big ass 11. 45 seconds remain in the first half. Flag on the play. Ali says, does watching Landry remind me of watching Ben? Not anywhere close. Swift V says, how is Dallas still in this game? Houston's failure to execute. The fact that they had to leave with 2 field goals on back-to-back picks makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't understand how that happened. Their red zone offense is in peril. Cam Phillips has been kept in check. 1 catch for 9 yards. That's not enough. .45 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for Houston. You're going to get a draw here to Butler. He's got a head of steam. Able to pick up about 18 yards here. No, pardon me. About to pick up, I think that's 13 to the 28-yard line. Doing his job, carrying it. Remember, it's a comeback period, so the clock has to stop. Walker with 12 of 21, 101 yards. Taking a snap here, escapes the pass rush, looking towards his left, trying to extend the play, throws it over the middle, overthrows Cam Phillips. It's incomplete. That's going to stop the clock. 29 seconds remain on the clock in the first half. Dallas trailing 15-11. What do you guys say the play call should be going so far right now? What do you think the play call should be? Because from where I'm sitting, I'm sure they got to take a shot at one point, but they're going to take away that deep pass. Guys are going too short here. P.J. Walker tries to sidearm the pass to Holly. There will be no flag. There's so much attention to Cam Phillips. I would put him as a single receiver on the left-hand side. Well, he's always lining up on the right. So put the strength of your receivers to the left side. Let that safety go overhead. That other safety will either have to play the field so you know you have a one-on-one situation. They don't have 5 D-backs on the field, and if they do have 5 D-backs, I'm pretty sure you got 1 receiver that can beat a D-back. Put 3 receivers to the left. Leave Cam Phillips with probably Sammy Coates on the right. Have Phillips run a post, put Coates from the slot, have him run a corner. That safety is going to stay by Phillips. You're going to have one-on-one with Coates. Coates is known for being a speedster. Let that brother use his dreadlock powers. Be smart. Use your head. 0 for 5 on third down. That is absolutely atrocious. Oh, wow. Kyler Murray's in the building. Here we go. There's the extra help for Cam Phillips. There's the extra help. Do not throw it to Holly. God damn it. I'll be damned. You should have threw it to Holly. They needed 10. Holly got them 10. They're probably going to have to call a timeout here. Oh, they just spotted the football. Clock is going to start running. The clock is running. Do something. Got to take a snap here. Where's the sense of urgency? There's 10 seconds left. I think they're going to take one shot here to try to get into field goal range. Walker down the field. He finds his man. Timeout, timeout, timeout. It's Lewis who catches it there with the final timeout with 3 seconds left. There was zero sense of urgency. They should have had 2 plays prepared. This is going to be a ridiculously long field goal here. Dude, this looks like an in-shape Kendrick Perkins. Look at the left-hand corner of the screen. You see that, coach? That guy looks like a in-shape Kendrick Perkins. This is going to be a long-ass field goal attempt, man. I don't know if Sergio Castillo can kick it from this distance. $60 yards. Here we go. $60-yard attempt for Sergio Castillo. Let's see if he can make it happen. He's from the 50-yard line. 60-yard attempt. Let's see if he got the leg. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is sailing so far to the right. It's going to be returnable. This brother missed that kick all the way. It's returned out of the end zone. Oh, he's got a block. He's got a chance here. Cuts it back inside. No, oh, wait. He's going to be taken down at the 44. Smith couldn't get it all the way back the other way. But what a terrible attempt from Sergio Castillo. Good Lord, that kick was sailing so far to the right. You kidding me? God damn. What kind of kick was that? Well, we're going to halftime. 15-8 is the current score, with the Houston Roughnecks leading in this battle for Texas. And I'll be right back for the start of the second half. But in the meantime, how about you guys listen to the commentary from week 3. I hope you guys enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for week 3 of your 2020 XFL game highlight commentary. We start first in St. Louis, where the Battle Hawk Crips in the Swoop zone find the end zone and take the lead over the New York Guardians. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay has found a kicker who can make field goals in Raymond James Stadiums. I know a man who couldn't make a field goal in that stadium. Nick Folk! Did you really think I was going to make fun of you in an XFL game? Well, you were right. I would rather crack open a couple of Coronas while dealing with a computer virus somewhere in Asia than having you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down, dummy. Next up, we take our cameras out west, where the fuck Marvel, we watch DC Defenders take on the East High School Musical Wildcats. And Josh Johnson on the play-action fake looking towards the end zone. He'd find his man Trey. I got married at McDonald's. I was a McGroom. My wife was a McBride. In the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. But Cardell Jones would take out his cell phone. He'd call up Allen Iverson because he's looking for an answer.
Yahoo!
But Yoshi picked up the phone, and he threw a damn interception. It's picked off by the Wildcats, returned into defenders' territory. Hey, Cardell, nothing to worry about. Just knock off those butterflies. You'll be right back. Not like you're going to throw another interception, right? The Dallas Renegades traveling to take on Seto Kaiba's Seattle Dragons. Right hand to the Pirate King. Brandon Silver's Rayleigh would look towards the end zone. He'd find his man, Austin Prohl. Touchdown, Dragons. They take the lead. Think fast. Back to Tampa Bay we go. The Houston Violent Fellatio Roughnecks. P.J. Walker looking towards his right. He's got Cam Newton Phillips wide open. Evidently, the Vipers defense must have been too busy distracting Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge. Touchdown, Violent Fellatios. And Cam Phillips would now release his left testicle on Tampa Bay's defense. And they'd convert on the three-point play as the man who only wears pajamas, P.J. Walker, would find his man participating in the 10 toes down challenge. 9-3 lead. Here come the defenders, baby. Cardell Jones got a man. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted again by the Wildcats. God damn, they came into the game 0-2 and they already caught 2 picks on Cardell Jones. Sing him a High School Musical song. Get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Cardell, it's not like you're gonna throw another INT, right? Think fast, children, butter your bagels. Touchdown for Flynn Nagel. Goes into the end zone. We've got a tie game in Seattle. The Renegades are on the board. Yeah, I know it was a very random rhyme, but it turns out that football Jerry Springer enjoyed it. Did someone order floral service? Hand off to Larry Tulip, Larry Iris, Larry Daffodil, Larry Rose into the end zone. The Wildcats go up by 2 scores. And then they'd pull out the Uno cards and tell the DC defenders 2 for your mistakes as they'd fail to stop Montez Carter, who'd go into the end zone 2 points. And for the New York Guardians of the Galaxy, you can give them 3 points. Ensuing kickoff as the Guardians of the Galaxy look to give the football back to the Battlehawks, and we would see our first entry of the 2020 XFL season of the Dreadlocks Bible as we turn to 1st Dreadlocks 12 verses 3. It was Maggie Simpson who shot Mr. Burns. Trusting the power of the Dreadlocks, you'll get your first XFL kickoff return as Joe Powell would activate his Dreadlock powers for the Battlehawks touchdown. Back to the High School Musical East High Wildcats we go out in Los Angeles as Josh Johnson's going deep for Trey McBride. It's
when you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need.
What happened, Jason? Change at quarterback for the Vipers. Enter Quentin Flowers looking to go deep. He's got his man, Dad Smith, with the...
As you can see, I am not dead.
What a catch by Smith. This brother survived. He did not die. And Flowers would call his own number. Dial up voicemail. Go into the end zone as the Vipers would even up the score at 9 apiece. Evidently, back in Los Angeles, we must be living in a stimulation because Trey McBride would make up for his earlier drop and go into the end zone 2nd time for the Wildcat score. And Jeffrey Dahmer's headed to the field because the necrophilia challenge is beginning. It appears the Renegades don't give a shit about the right hand to the Pirate King Brandon Silver's Rayleigh because they don't watch One Piece as the pass is intercepted.
Please, don't do this. You want another one? Come at me, bro.
Well, goddamn, big man just threw a shoulder at him.
Don't do it. No.
Come here.
Nani?
Grab it, Matt! Grab it! Hurry! I got it!
Following the fumble, recovered by the Wildcats inside the 5. Just look at this sequence.
Nani? Hey!
Oh, no.
Turns out not only is Dallas a team of renegades, so are their hands.
Give me that!
Pass intercepted by Seto Kaiba's Dragons. They take over on downs and Dallas is on the sideline like, what happened to my hands?
Oh, shit.
Think fast, pajama wearer P.J. Walker would lose the football, pick it back up, dial up voicemail, call his own number, run into the end zone, touchdown on 3rd and goal to give the Roughnecks the lead again, and he'd give that cameraman Roughneck. Look at this again. What's the name of the team? Put my pelvis in the camera's face. This is exactly why they call them the Violent Fellatios. At least they'd convert on the 2-point conversion when Cam Phillips...
You're wrong. Not this time.
And the Jeffrey Dahmer necrophilia challenge is not stopping in Los Angeles because the DC defenders may be dead. But somehow, they're still getting fucked as Martez Carter finds the end zone once again for the Wildcat touchdown.
Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drinks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it. Go ahead, be gone with it.
And And although the third unit for the Battlehawks may not have enough chromosomes, this special teams unit has come to play. Nobody ever accounts for those damn Snorlaxes. It used block, and the Battlehawks are going to get the football back at the 20. This is the power of the dreadlocks. Matter of fact, Chronicles 13 verse 7, can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks. All over special teams, dreadlocked individuals are making plays. Meanwhile, in Blackthorn City's gym, right hand to the Pirate King, Brandon Silvers Rayleigh would look towards the end zone, find his man Kenneth Farrow for the score, break the tie, and Seattle regains the lead. And it appears that Ted Bundy necrophilia challenge is beginning in St. Louis because the Guardians of the Galaxy may be dead, but the Battlehawks continue to fuck them. And the Uno cards are out, and it's about to be 2 for the mistakes. Look at all 5 of these defenders get their heads fucked over. How you forget to guard him? What are you doing? The Houston Violent Fellatios would connect from 28 yards out and go up 18-10 going into halftime. And can somebody explain to me what in the Tom Brady just happened to Landry Jones's football? How do you underthrow the ball that far? It appeared as if it was going deep but came ridiculously short.
Man, this some old bullshit.
Thank the Lord, just before halftime the necrophilia would stop.
I lie! Don't forget my motto and say, I lie, I cheat, I steal!
Evidently, one of the Guardian players is not a fan of Eddie Guerrero's slogan as he'd begin to participate in a ground and pound that Michael Sam would not approve of.
I just busted right inside him, and he can't extend on me anymore, and he seems a little overwhelmed by my girth and tonnage, right?
I like it.
Wait a minute. Pause. That took a turn. Hey, yo! Hey, guys. Hey, look. DC scored, guys. They scored. Oh, did you think the score was going to stay 18-10 going into halftime?
I lie!
Because they made a change at quarterback and Taylor Cornelius would re-enter the game and rush into the end zone, cut the deficit to 2. And on the 2-point conversion, he'd take out his Uno cards and tell the Violent Fellatio Roughnecks, 2 for your mistakes. It's a tie game. We enter the third quarter. PJ Walker connects with Cam Phillips.
Get your bitch ass out the way, bitch!
They simply cannot guard Cam No Newton Phillips. He'd go into the end zone for his second TD on the day and expose his right testicle. This is like Avengers Infinity War all over again because the New York Guardians of the Galaxy are getting their asses whipped. Time to turn on some One Piece. 4th and 3 for Brandon Silvers Rayleigh.
Come here!
Looks like he'd be sacked and it's a turnover on downs. At least Cardell Jones is turning the game around. This man already threw 3 interceptions? Hey, Cardell, listen. Tough game, but you can bounce back. Not like you're going to throw another interception, right?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
And it appears that DC might as well change their team name because they can't defend a goddamn thing. Because Martez Carter would find the end zone once again, his second time. His third time finding pay dirt because you know he converted on a 2-point conversion. Another score. The necrophilia continues. Meanwhile, for Houston, somebody tell me, what kind of kick is this? The hell was that? Turns out Dallas was playing a little bit of charades with a Justin Timberlake song because they'd complete the suit and tie up the game. That was corny as hell. Why did I even say that? The New York Guardians are participating in the Frank Costanza challenge because
I stopped short.
Taylor Cornelius trying to make sure there's no more quarterback changes for the Tampa Bay Vipers. Looking towards his right, he's got Dan Williams who'd stay in bounds, play the tightrope, turn on some Janelle Monáe, go into the end zone, touchdown Vipers, and it's time to warm up your hands at the fire that just so happens to be the football. Look at the pigskin transmogrify into a torchic, but we've got a hater in the room. Yoink. He stole the football, and look how calm the Vipers are. This is the XFL. People are cordial during celebrations. Let's check on Cardell Jones.
I need somebody to help me. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them.
Damn, he got sacked. But look at the bright side. Better to be taking sacks than to be throwing intercept. Yoink. Oh my God, this man has 4 interceptions through 3 quarters. I thought he went to the XFL to rebirth his career. Evidently, the only thing he did was become a chef, not in Ramsey's Hell's Kitchen. Oh no, he's cooking up apple turnovers. Weren't you the one who said this, Cardell? You spent all afternoon telling your teammates we got them. Well, they got you. Only thing you got is apple turnovers. Out here injected yourself with the Jameis Winston disease. You out here throwing more picks than a Razor Ramon promo. Cardell Jones, put your motherfucking head back down and get the hell off the field. The Vipers take the lead on a 43-yard field goal, and they're finally something to cheer about in Tampa Bay. Dallas would take the lead as well as they'd connect on a field goal and go up 15-12. 3rd and 1, but Martez Carter just don't give a fuck. Get your bitch ass off me. Give him the sideline. Turn him into a Goomba. Goes flying into the end zone. Touchdown for the Wildcats, and the necrophilia challenge continues in Los Angeles because the DC defenders may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. Master of pajamas, P.J. Walker takes the snap, looking over the middle. He's got Cam No Newton Phillips, who would now already have his left testicle exposed. He had his right testicle exposed. He's now rubbing his entire nutsack and taint all over the Viper defense as they would go up by 5 and give him the 2 points on the conversion, and they're now up by 7. 4th quarter, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Landry Jones. Looked himself in the mirror, got rid of his reflection, and became somebody new because he didn't blow it this time. He connects with Donald Parham, who'd go into the end zone. Touchdown, Renegades.
I cannot believe it.
Down by 36 points. Handoff for the DC defenders. Oh my God, look at the run. He's going into the end zone. Touchdown. And we're back now. If you wanted to see the rest of that video, go over to YouTube and, just search Chiseled Adonis XFL Week 3. Because that was what that was. I saw a couple of people saying, hey, see the games that they missed yesterday. Oh, no. Every single game from the XFL is done together. I'm not going to do a Saturday and then Sunday game commentary. So those, you can expect the commentary for this weekend tomorrow. Yeah, I have to get it done in a timely manner. I'm leaving to go to California on Thursday. So, yeah, tomorrow. And I'm also going to do the Chiseled Adonis Awards. I'm going to see if I can get that recorded before I leave as well. I have to do the video most likely tonight to, let you guys know what the categories and everything is. So I'm going to schedule a post, most likely record once I get done streaming, and post that a little bit later tonight. I actually forgot to post during halftime about the P.O. box. So I'll probably set that up for right after the game or during the 4th quarter. But here we are, 15-11. Houston leading over the Dallas Renegades. Cameron Artis-Payne finally stopped for a negative gain. Or I should say lack thereof. Could not get out of the backfield here. Take a look at the offensive line and the protection. The guard. Just terrible try a block there. Oh, I should say the center, really. There's the snap to Landry Jones. Pass over the middle. Tackled immediately on 3rd and 11. We're going to see a punt. So you can let me know, who do you think is going to walk away with this game now that we've seen a whole first half? We've seen the ebb and flow of the game. Jocks says, whenever using the track, make sure you scheme to about 42 or 43 seconds. No, the only reason why I keep the beginning is because I kind of like the first 40 seconds. It's very mellow, very calm, and then it picks up. I think it was one commentary I did use out front. I skipped the whole intro completely. But I actually do enjoy the beginning. That's the only reason why I leave it in there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Whenever I loop it, I get rid of the intro so it sounds organic. But whenever I start it with it, I usually just keep it there. Oh, pass was tipped in the air, nearly intercepted. Makoto Yuki says that the Roughnecks are going to walk away with the W. P1 Gabe says still got the Renegades winning it. J Dog's House of Gaming says that he got the Roughnecks. Oh, wait, let me go over to Twitter world. Sherrod Petaway always showing love. Carlos the Lion is tuned in. Hoodie's in the building, but he's watching the Sixers. Kyle Kruderbatch, Bit of Samurai. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Makoto Yuki, I love Powerhouse. I absolutely love Powerhouse. But there is a mystery song that I've been trying to find for the longest, and I cannot find it. For the life of me. I even reached out to the ESPN primetime people. I ain't getting no response. Sammy Coates with the catch, moving the chains. Great catch by Sammy Coates. Good hands there. I think P.J. Walker's going to get another throw here. Shotgun formation. He's going to take a shot. He's got a man. Pass broken up. Good job by Phillips on that play, breaking up that pass. Hell of a job there. P.J. Walker kind of underthrew Lewis here. Hell of a breakup there. Lewis would have got leveled, though. Yeah, Lewis would have probably got leveled there. Smith was coming in hot. That's a hell of a job there, breaking that pass up. Walker takes the snap, pass over the middle. Intercepted, it's picked off. That's Smith. That boy's balling, man. That boy balling. P.J. Walker telegraphed that whole play. Smith came in with the INT. Hell of a play. Great job, man. That's good football. That's good football, man. Great anticipation, good football. That brother's balling. That brother is balling. Landry Jones on the swing pass outside. Gain of about 2. Second and 9 from the 47-yard line. Adam Atanium says, I liked NFL Films Music Classic Battle. It was a great song. He's bigging up his whole team. That's great, man. That's good mic work right there. Bigging up his whole team. We got 10 minutes left in the third quarter right now. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to anticipate here. That's what in my mind I'm trying to figure out what is the game plan for both these teams because they're really struggling to put together drives here. That's where my that's where my confusion is because I'm not understanding what they're trying to do. They're going to get an interview here with Smith on the sideline. Let's hear what he has to say. There it is. Brother ain't want to do the cardio and run down the field. Wow. Jones overthrew his man again. Man, Landry Jones is wilding. Landry Jones is absolutely wilding, man. He's throwing some rocket balls. What is going on with that, brother? Landry Jones worries me. If I was a team and Landry Jones my quarterback, I'm a little bit worried. Good return. Oh, no, not really that great of a return. He didn't really go anywhere. Gain of about, what, 4? He's at the 15-yard line. But still a 4-point lead. We see the interceptions that are getting taken by the Renegades. They're not really turning them into points here. Oh, boy. I was hoping that they'd be able to capitalize and take the lead. Then we can make things really interesting. But that ain't what happened. Are we still rolling with the Roughnecks to win? Soul and Music, I'm right there with you. This is kind of a boring game. I'm not understanding where we added small bits of excitement here and there, but now it's just everything seems so telegraphed. There's not too much excitement that's happening at this point. I still got Houston as well. Boy, it's getting hot. Okay, there's a Hooters commercial. That's nice. Who's been to Hooters? I've been to Hooters countless times. The wings are overrated. Steeler75 says that he loves Hooters, but not because of their food. Fair. King Kilvis says that never been to one. I don't think there's one near him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Soul and Music says Hooters is cool, but B-Dubs and Taco Mac is the spot. Swift V says we all know we go to see the women. The food isn't nothing right home about. Brandon Book is absolutely correct. Mega overrated wings, because I have never went to Hooters and gotten some wings from them like, oh boy, I can't wait to come back. It's never happened. Even the eye candy hasn't even been that great. Well, it's needless to say, Malone did not go downhill. P.J. Walker takes the snap. Over the middle's got his man. First down, gain of 12. Simeon Washington says Buffalo Wild Wings is cold trash food. Wild Wings, only reason why I ever go to Wild Wings is just the deal that they have on wings. Their wings are so regular. It's nothing to marvel about. But, boy, Cam Phillips has not made a play at all. He has been quelled. Renegades are doing a sensational job taking him out of the game. Oh, P.J. Walker could run. Oh, he almost ran somebody over. Oh, P.J. Walker's wildin', man. He's talking a gang of trash. Listen, man. Good job by P.J. Walker, but goddamn. Great job by Walker. Maybe that could be a boost for his team. It's a grown man right there. Handoff again. There's Butler lowering the shoulder. Gain of about 5. Big Tuna says, why don't you actually show the game? I can't.
Because they would copyright.
Second and 6 from the where are they? The 47-yard line. Wow, he keeps those feet churning. That's Butler right there. Gain of about 4. It's going to be third down. Will Ware says, never go to Hooters with your high school friends. Man, I did when I was in high school. No, I was in college. I was definitely in college. And for those of you guys watching on YouTube, if you have not already, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. For all of you guys in the room, absolutely free app. Get on your Android, get on your iPhone. Oh, wow. Great catch by Nick Holley again. This guy is the MVP of this game. Say what you want about P.J. Walker struggling. Say what you want about Cam Phillips not even being on the damn field today at all. But Holley is playing a magnificent game. Good pass. Smith tried to undercut that, and the ball just went over his fingertips. Good pass by Walker. Holley's got 7 catches for 80 yards and a TD. They're now at the 28-yard line. Here comes the safety blitz. It's going to be caught by Lewis. Lewis picks up about 5 going towards his left on what looked like a bubble screen. Makoto Oyuki says, just listen to AB's new song and it's trash. He putting out a new song every week, bruh. Talk about the disrespect to the craft of music. Wait, what? Wait, Antonio Brown was rapping about guitars and his navel fell off? His navel fell off. But the navel is the belly button. It fell off. At 31 years old? All right. P.J. Walker looking towards the end zone's got his man. Touchdown, Houston. That's Jackson. Blake Jackson with the catch in the end zone. And that it all started with that 15-yard run from P.J. Walker. him running a man over was able to galvanize his team to get up. Well, what a play there, huh? They said Antonio Brown's new song is called Runnin'. That's what you're telling me? It's called Runnin'? He made a song called Runnin'. That's what you're telling me. Oh, it's a whole 5-minute video. Yeah, that's a long-ass song. I was going to actually download the song and then play it during the next commercial break. But since it's 5 minutes, we can't listen to the whole duration of the song. It's not going to happen. Walker gets out the pocket. He's going to be stopped as they were going for the three-point play, so the lead is going to remain at 10. I feel like Antonio Brown's best song was Whole Lot of Money, and that was pretty much it. That was his best song. Whole Lot of Money, and that was it. Good Lord, he made a song. I can't listen to anything Antonio Brown really puts out, man. It's bro. You know how many people send me his videos? You know how many people send me his videos? I get a message maybe about 9 times a day about Antonio Brown, music. I can't bear to listen to it. I listen to A Whole Lot of Money. It's extremely average. It's not bad. It's extremely average. Everything after that was absolute garbage. He went to go do a damn freestyle. This brother ain't know what the hell he was saying. I said, all right, that's it for me. And what kills me is the comments and the people that view him. And first and foremost, let's go and fix that score. Because they got 21 on the board. And that's a big 21. So we're going to have to get rid of this here 5. Let's move over that 1. I should say, let's make that 1 rather gargantuan. And let's bring in a hashtag BigAss2. BigAss21. All right. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography, screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. I got 21 reasons. I got 21 reasons. No Deion Sanders. Why Houston is fixing to win this game. I cannot disclose that information, so I'm not going to go over here on a tirade of 21 reasons as to why it's going to happen. But 21-11 is your current score in favor of the Houston Renegades. I said Houston Renegades. How just pulverization between both teams. He was playing an electric guitar on the football field, and there was kids and a chick standing next to him dancing. But how did his navel fall off, though? Like, that's what caught me. He said his navel fell off. Like, what do you mean his navel fell off? Because if his navel fell off, now that's viral right there. Just send me that clip of Antonio Brown's navel falling off. Anybody else still rolling with the Renegades to make this comeback here? King Kilvis says if this was NBA Street, the game would have been over. Funny you say that. NBA Street Volume 2, I have to go pick that up. I was going to go pick it up today, but I could not. So maybe during the week I'll stop by and go pick that up. Here comes the return here. Tackled at the 20-yard line. Let's hear the interview from P.J. Walker. The guitar string was in his navel? I'm so confused. Five minutes remain in the third quarter. Landry Jones, 15 of 22, 82 yards, 1 TD, 3 INTs. There's a handoff once again, gain of about 1. We're going to have a 2nd and 9. Here we go, 2nd and 9. I don't know what these audibles are. He's calling for J-Lo. Hand off to Curtis Artis-Payne. Cameron Artis-Payne, that is. Loss of 5 yards. Wait, he mentioned his girlfriend. That's very personal. Did he mention it? Did Antonio Brown mention his social security number in his or credit card number with the security code in his song as well? Since he's getting so personal. Landry Jones finds his man for the first down. Ooh, but he took a shot. Oh, my phone went off. Jones takes the snap once again. Pass over the middle. He's got Parham again. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back times, finding the best tight end in the XFL from where we sit right now. Landry Jones has finally gone over 100 yards. 2nd and 8. 2:50 remain on the clock. Landry Jones takes the snap. He was looking over the middle again. He's going to go down the field. He's got his man. Great way to get separation. Good job by Nagel. Finding separation, and now they are in Roughneck territory. Take a look at his route here. They had trips to the right. He was supposed to run across the field. Look how it opens up over the middle of the field, wide open. Landry Jones sees him late. He was open the entire play. Jones, once again, back to pass, throws it away. On that throwaway, he looked a lot like Ben Roethlisberger. Oh, wow. Dunbar made a couple of people miss. Gonna carry it inside the 5, down at the 4, and the Renegades are cooking, ladies and gentlemen. They are cooking. Landry Jones is currently 19 of 27, 161 yards, 1 TD, 3 INTs. Jones looking towards his right. Pass is going to be caught, but it's in. Not enough to get into the end zone. Nagel makes the catch, but at the 1 yard line. Let's look at the replay once more to see the spot of the ball. That is a clean catch. He gets that foot down. Oh, no. That foot is not down in bounds. That toe's touching white like Whitney Houston's nose. This ought to be a no. This should be 2nd and goal from the 4. There's a handoff to Dunbar. He's got the edge. Touchdown. Touchdown, Renegades. Dallas is in business. As Jim Ross would say, business is about to pick up. Wow, Dallas is going to go for 3. They want to cut their deficit to 1. Here we go. Let's see what they're going to do here. Motion man into quads. Jones takes the snap. Looking into the end zone. Pass is caught. It's caught. Give them 9. 20 points on the board. Dallas is within 1. Landry Jones refuses to quit. Absolutely refuses to quit. And they are right back in this game, ladies and gentlemen. 4-point play, 3-point play is absolutely efficient. Where's my 0? That's a 3. That's an 8. Here's the 0. There's a 0. Let's make that a little bit big. Get me a 2. Lizzo shape 20. Lizzo size 20. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose for this big-ass 20 for the Dallas Renegades. There it is. Big-ass 20. Dallas is here to play. Dallas came to play. Give them the Miz music. They came to play. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. We got a game. 29 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. In the third quarter, pardon me. Here we go from the 20-yard line. There's P.J. Walker. Play action fake. Pass over the middle. Caught by Holly. Picks up the first down. Gain of about 17. If he's not already over 100, he's very close to it. And they let the clock go all the way down to 0. And we're headed to the fourth quarter where the Roughnecks have a 1-point lead over the Renegades, 21-20. I'm excited for these final 15 minutes. Business is finally picking up. Landry Jones has thrown 3 INTs, but I'll give you a wrap-up after a word from our sponsor. Let's hear about these Raycon earbuds once again.
Alright, so boom, I woke up this morning and I received a package in the mail. Who did I get the package from? Ray J. What kind of package he gave me?
I don't know!
He delivered me his own personal earbuds. Check these out. Ray J done sent me his latest model of his Raycon E25s, the best earbuds he's made thus far. With 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and even more compact design. Look at that case. You could take it anywhere. Ladies, you might think it's vibrating, but it's not. These have been the best earbuds I've ever used. In fact, there's not that many things that I ever use that are wireless. This so happens to be one of them. All right, I use them at the gym. I use them when I'm watching Netflix at my crib. I use them when I'm in the bathroom taking a shit. A couple notable celebrities you know about happen to be big fans of the Raycon E25. People like Snoop Dogg.
Don't even look like I got them in. They're so sweet. Oh, this would be way better than that goddamn cord hanging on my back.
Cardi B is a big fan of this because, you know, in the Bronx, nobody has headphones. She is the first person in the Bronx to have headphones. Before, whenever she used to walk through her city, walk through her borough, she had to listen to the sound of mating squirrels. That's not what you want to hear. J.R. Smith is a huge fan of the Raycon E25s.
Shout out to Raycon earbuds, man. These joints is dope. They don't come out your ear. I can swing, I can hoop, get my shots up, do everything I need to do. Shout out to Raycon.
In fact, I heard he had one of them in his ear during the game 1 of the NBA Finals in 2018 when he forgot to pass the ball to LeBron. He was too busy listening to music. LeBron was like, yo, it's tied up. We gonna go to overtime. Pass the ball. He was too busy bumping Ray J. He was listening to, if I can have one wish. That's all he heard. That's why we went to overtime. And they done lost and got swept. Not only is the battery life sensational, best thing about it is the fact that it's wireless, okay? How many of y'all out there using earbuds or headphones that's steadily getting caught up on something? You on the gym, you're on the treadmill, the wire done went to the left, it got hooked on, now you falling down, looking like your lower extremities don't know how to stay balanced. You can never wear Kawhi Leonard sneaker. Word on the street is it's the best earphone on the planet. I ain't talking about just the country. I'm talking about the planet, not even just the globe. Extraterrestrials got the Raycon E25 in their ears. What are you waiting for? Okay, go to buyraycon.com/chiseled. 15% off your next order. All right, and get these in your pocket ASAP.
And we're back for the fourth quarter. P.J. Walker, 22 of 36, 221, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. In contrast to his counterpart, Landry Jones, 20 of 28, 164 yards, 2 TDs, and 3 INTs. But here we go. In an exciting fourth quarter, I expect to see, after this game started, coming out of halftime was extremely boring. Hunt Tom 7 puts the hashtag Big Ass 21. Cash Williams with the Big Ass 21 says PJ Walker runs the whole XFL. And Hunt Tom also had the Big Ass 20 as well. Bitter Samurai, Kenneth Williams, and Bitter Samurai. They're also the same people. I just said they're the at name before the actual page name. Sammy Coates. Oh, Sammy Coates suplex. That might be a late hit. Oh, there's no flag for the late hit. 3rd and 3, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 3. 14-10 left on the clock in the game. Quads to the left. There's a snap. P.J. Walker splits the defense. He's going to have to use his legs here. Cannot escape the defense, and he's taken down for a sack. The ball's going back to Dallas. They have all the momentum. There's the run. He could not escape. I don't know if it was a design run. I'm not too sure what it was that he was trying to do. But unfortunately, they could not give him the blocks that he needed. He was taken down for a sack. Oh, boy. How many people are still rolling? Oh, boy. Wow. Well, Dallas is going to get the football back at the 10-yard line with 12:51 left on the clock. Makoto Yuki says, imagine if AB became the Chiseled Adonis' sponsor. That would be hilarious. It'd be absolutely hilarious, but I'll tell you this much. I ain't going to kiss the man's ass. I will roast him in front of him, and if we got to fight, we can fight. That is the one thing about me, especially with sponsorships. Because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it my way. And I am willing to, hey, man, oh, well, it appears that we can't really have you right, man. I guess it. I guess so. One thing I'm not going to be is fake. I'll tell you that much. When I did the Manscaped ad, I did it my way. When I did the Raid ad, I did it my way. When I did the CBD ad years ago, I did it my way. When I did the Raycon ad, I did it my way. Second and 8. Landry Jones rolling towards his right. He's got his man. That is Nagel once again picking up the first down. Nagel has become his favorite receiver this second half. Man, Dallas is making a comeback for you guys. Hollow Ethan says, Coach, you were up by 15. You were up by 7. Not like you're going to blow this lead, right? Here we go. Landry Jones only has 1 touchdown, by the way. And he's going to get a sack. Oh, no, the ball's loose. It's scooped up. Touchdown on defense. It's picked up by Robinson. What is the call? It's a touchdown. Edmund Robinson, touchdown. Touchdown! Landry Jones with another turnover, his 4th turnover on the day. Could not hold on to it. The man was eating a little bit of chocolate coming into the 4th quarter. What was it that he was eating? He was eating a little bit of Butterfingers. Let's take a replay once again. Holy smokes. Holy Toledo, the Houston defense coming up big. The ball is loose. That's a fumble recovered for a touchdown. Oh, my word. Well, I'll be damned. They took the brother back to before the color barrier because Landry Jones done got jacked. And it was a Robinson who done took the football away. Good job by Houston getting themselves a touchdown here. Hell of a play. I'll be damned. Oh, man, 27-20. Let's see what they plan to do for the extra point. You could always just go for 2, be conservative, force them to have to score from 10 yards out after a touchdown. P.J. Walker looking right, the pass batted. So it's going to remain at a 7-point lead. Damn it, I keep moving myself. Get out of here, 1. Robinson's actually leading the league in sacks. Big ass 27. Big ass 27 for Houston. They came here to play. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. Did you get your screenshot? Get your screenshot. I'll go in betwixt the 2 now. Wait. Oh, now I'm in the 2. I'm fitting myself into these open cavities, but it's 27 points on the board. Houston, hell of a job defensively getting themselves back into this game, refusing to say die. Every time they give up momentum, they make a play to come right back, man. These guys got spunk. (27-20) is the current score in favor of the Houston Roughnecks, who have led all day, I might add. Lino, chiseled the Frank Sinatra Adonis, because I did it my way. Every time I do karaoke, I sing Frank Sinatra's My Way. Every single time. Bit of samurai with a big ass 27. Ian, yes, I did see the newest Joker movie. Coming up next, Cardell Jones and the DC Defenders taking on Devian Smith and the Tampa Bay Vipers. I will not be live for that game, but that's going to be a good one. But here come Dallas. After having all that momentum, cutting their deficit all the way to 1, now they find themselves down by 7 after Landry Jones fumbles the football, and here we go. Wow, there's another fumble. They have not been good at corralling these kickoffs. Adamanium 1986 says that Parham is going to rip off a TD. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. There's this snap from the 14-yard line. Landry Jones's pass sails incomplete. $11:20 left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Landry Jones, who has 3 interceptions on the day, all in the first quarter, shotgun formation, trips to his right. Landry Jones's pass, the receiver wasn't even looking. Wow, it hit him right in the helmet. It hit him right in the helmet. That's hilarious. Landry Jones takes the snap, trying to escape the pass rush. He does! Can he get away from the second? He dumps it off. Cameron Artis-Payne. He's got no blockers out in front. On 3rd and 10, he's going to be forced to punt. Good job by Jones getting away from the pass rush, because that could have been very, very, very bad for the Renegades. Here we go. There's the punt. He gets it off clean. It's not the best punt. Oh, wow. It's a great bounce. Good Dallas bounce. What the hell? Oh, nah. Houston trying to scheme. Huff is being Huff. He tried to walk in and take the football away after it was fielded. I've never seen stuff like that before. Deron Johnson in the building. How's it going? Ian said, did Joaquin do better than Heath Ledger? They're two different characters, so I can't say he did it better, but he did a very good job. They were two different versions of the Joker. Under 10 minutes remain in the game. P.J. Walker now coming onto the field, looking to take the dead Namekian to the mausoleum and put the nail in the coffin. There's the snap, the toss over to, I believe that's Butler. Gain of 1 yard or maybe no yard. Entirely up to the referee here. DeAndre Kidd says, whose ball? The ball is currently in the hands of the Houston Violent Fellatio Roughnecks. And ladies and gentlemen, we're live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, Android and iPhone, absolutely free. P.J. Walker's pass is short, intended for, I believe that is the man who we connected with a little bit earlier for the TD. Jackson. There was some interference from the defender. Did hit his hand. Cam Phillips tonight, only 1 catch for 9 yards. Having a very rough day. The most explosive player in the XFL being kept in check. I should say most explosive receiver. Wow. A blitz coming from the nickel. Gets P.J. Walker down. Great call by the Renegades. What a call. The blitz was right there, unblocked, straight from the slot. Hell of a call. Chop says Greg Olson's a great XFL commentator. Indeed he is. Swift V says, do I think that Marcus Mariota should try out for the XFL? No. Try to get a job in the NFL. What are we feeling? Do we feel a comeback? What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Chop said if you don't have the Hot Mic app, they eat booty. Highly plausible. One can make that argument. Oh, good Lord. Giannis had a 40-point, 20 rebound game. Makoto Oyuki says the Roughnecks gonna win. P1 Gabe is still staying with the Renegades. Damon Gibson in the building says, how's it going? I see you got the Ray J earbud sponsorship. Hey, man, things are going great. Things are going great. I'm booked. I'm busy. Adamadium is trusting in Landry Jones to throw a TD. Makai says, how do I feel about the Cavs? They ass. When you eat booty, you're actually eating the Cavs. As we get a recap of those INTs. .804 left on the clock in this game from the 21. Here come the Renegades. Landry Jones takes the snap, slips towards his left, finds his man, rifles the pass, I should say. Very slow throwing motion. I'm not a big fan of Landry Jones's mechanics. But hey, if you're getting completions, it is what it is. Phillip Rivers has some of the worst quarterback mechanics on the planet. This man has put up top 10 numbers for his career. But granted, you played for a very long time, so things can be inflated, but you cannot deny how good he's been, regardless of the fact that he had a terrible year this year. Sometimes to hell with the mechanics and go out there and play football. Jones rolling towards his right. Again, pass broken up. No, that's a catch. That is a catch. You could make the argument that he used a little bit of the floor, but man, that's a catch. Oh, there's no coaches reviews in the league. They just ask the referees to look at them. You know what? I think this one is coming back. This is so tough because he possesses that ball, but you cannot deny the fact that it hits the ground. It's going to stand, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to stand. This was one of those situations, the way that it was ruled on the field, it was fixing to stay that way. Currently, right now, Dallas has the football. .7:10 remain on the clock. Pass broken up on 2nd and 1. Steelers 75 says, am I going to do the Vipers game? No, I am not doing the Vipers game. No back-to-back today. Swift V says, do I see the Chargers drafting a QB with their first pick? Perhaps, depending on what QBs are available. Here we go. There's the handoff to Artis Payne. He picks up the first down. Payne on the day with 31 yards rushing on 12 carries. Oh, you got to make that tackle, Burnett. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Landry Jones takes the snap, pass over the middle, dropped by Artis Payne. Under 6 minutes remain here in the game. DeAndre Kidd says if the ball's touched, it's down, isn't it? No, if it's dropped. Oh, there's the pass caught by Nagel. Down after a gain of about 9.5. So we're going to have a 3rd and short situation. Remember, Kyler Murray's here on the sideline tuning into the game. Landry Jones takes the snap, shotgun formation. Looking towards his left, a pass broken up, incomplete. Now it is decision time with 5 minutes and 7 seconds remaining on the clock. What are the Renegades going to do from the 45-yard line? Bob Stoops has a question here to ask himself. What are you going to do here? Remember, the clock keeps running. It is a running clock. The clock does not stop until the conclusion, or I should say until the 2-minute warning. And they're going to go for it. From the 46-yard line of the Roughnecks. Can the Violent Fellatio's get a stop? Can the Renegades get a first down? Landry Jones dials up voicemail, calls his own number. Is it going to be enough for a first down? One of the far judge says yes. The other judge says yes. It turns out it will be a first down, but Landry Jones is down. And he's holding his left leg, and he is in pain. Landry Jones, who threw 3 interceptions in the first quarter, has done nothing but turn it all around in the second half, or I should say from the second quarter to the third quarter. In the fourth, he was strip sacked that resulted in a touchdown, but here he is after picking up a first down for the Renegades, laying on the floor in agony. And it's that left leg. And in the knee, and he is in pain. He is in a lot of pain, ladies and gentlemen. This is not what you want to see. He can't put any pressure on that left leg. Try to look at the replay and see what happened. The left knee, let's see what's happening here. He's able to sneak and get in. That leg goes up. Keep an eye on that knee there. There's a whole lot of bodies in this situation. His body's turning towards the right. Is there a hyperextension? Oh, no. There's weight there. His leg gets twisted outside. That's a hyperextension. Not even a hyperextension. If it gets twisted outside, this can be something that's torn. A meniscus, an ACL, an LCL, a PCL. But here comes Nelson onto the field, who started in week 1. So this guy is not somebody who hasn't been on the field at all. And first play, he's going down the field. Pass broken up. Great play by the defense of the Roughnecks. Philip Nelson, who started the first game for the Roughnecks when they played against the St. Louis Battlehawks, who actually played very good up until the very last drive of the game. He was extremely efficient, and here he is, inputted with 4 minutes remaining in the game, looking to bring the Roughnecks, looking to bring the Renegades back into this game. He's taking another shot, overthrows his man, but there's a flag on the field, and if this is going in the favor of the Renegades, they're going to be 20 yards down the field with a defensive pass interference. Great route ran, able to bait the corner into having to force, baiting Harris into having to, get that pass interference. And here we are, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line of the Roughnecks. Landry Jones injured a few plays ago. Enter Philip Nelson. Let's see what he can do here. Takes the snap once again, pass over the middle, broken up. And that's Harris. Harris, who they tried to pick on 3 consecutive plays, he gets the break up here and says, stop trying to pick on me. I'm nobody's Achilles heel. I'm nobody's weakest link. I'm out here to play football, and I'm going to break up passes left and right so we can make sure the Roughnecks, the violent fellatios, stay undefeated. 2nd and 10. Remember, there's a running clock. 3 minutes and 25 seconds remain in the 4th quarter. Philip Nelson takes the snap, looking to go down the field. No, he finds his man short. And that's on Harris again. 4 consecutive plays. They're going after Harris, and they're able to pick up the first down here. Good crossing route across the whole field. Here we go. Philip Nelson, 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. There's the snap, possible free play. Nelson going to the end zone, overthrows his man, and yet another flag was thrown too. There's 2 pieces of laundry on the field, or maybe the other referee just threw it late. But there's 2 flags. DOF. Pass interference, half the distance to the goal, automatic first down. So since they're about 19 yards away, they're going to be spotted at maybe about the 10.5-yard line. Oh, there was roughing the passer? Oh, no, that was illegal hands to the... Oh, boy, his hand hit him in the face. Nothing you could do about that. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. They're going to be at that 9.5-yard line, or maybe the 10. Yup, it's at the 9.5-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. For Philip Nelson, stepping in for Landry Jones. There's the snap, shotgun formation, trips to the left. He's going to take off. Nelson's got space. He slides inside the 5, down at the 3, and we're approaching the 2-minute warning. Things are coming down to the wire. Philip Nelson recognizing they did not have anybody who was spying him or anybody who was in zone coverage. Because it was man, people had their backs turned to him. Oh, boy. Final 2 minutes of this game, ladies and gentlemen. The Renegades in prime position. 2 minutes remain for the Renegades. Let's see what's going to happen here. Will they be able to score, cut their deficit to 1? Will they score, go for 2, and take the lead? Will they score, convert on a 1-point conversion, and then tie it up? Or will they go for 3 for some apparent reason from the 10, which you probably shouldn't. That would be stupid. Use your common sense. They're inside the 3, ladies and gentlemen. They're inside the 3. And if you have not already, for those of you guys on YouTube, download the Hot Mic app. It's absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis. And these last 2 minutes are fixing to be ridiculously exciting. So for those of you guys watching on Hot Mic, make sure you tweet out, you share out, and let everybody on your feed, let everybody who has access to your phone know what's going on. Text a friend, text your mother, text your father, text your brother, text your sister. Let somebody know. Hit that the tweet button on the bottom left-hand side there, or you can click right here and then hit share. Why is my brightness not up? My brightness is up. Why is the reflection so crazy on this? But let's see if I can get it to where you can see. Bam, share right there in the middle. Hit share and let the people know that you're tuned in. Click on share right there. Steelers 75 says, Adonis, I'd say kick the field goal and go for the onside kick, go for the win. Do you agree? Hell no, I don't. Hell no. No way in hell I'm kicking a field goal here. I got to go. It's 4-down territory. You cannot even take a chance. Remember, in the XFL, if it's under a minute and 12 seconds, game is done. You cannot afford to, all right, let's kick a quick field goal and try to see if we can get the football back. Oh, no. You got to score here. Balls to the wall, 4-down territory. I'm going out on my sword. If 4th down comes, I still would not take a chance on a field goal. Here we go. There's Landry Jones' foot inside a ton of ice. Two minutes remain. Can Dallas win this Battle of Texas with the Houston Roughnecks Violent Fellatios? 27-20 is your current score. What's good, says, damn, you got an Android? Yeah, you're damn right I got an Android. The magnificent Galaxy Note 9. Best smartphone alive. Pass over to Nagel. He cannot catch the football. Intercepted. Intercepted or maybe a fumble. Are you kidding me? Nagel couldn't hold on to the football. They ran a common screen. Are you kidding me? Here's the snap. There's Nelson's pass over to Nagel. Nagel couldn't hold on to the pass. That's an interception. What a play there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Nagel is going to be thinking about this all week long. He's going to be asking himself, what happened to my hands? How can't you catch that? The balls went through his hands and hit him in the face mask. He teabagged himself. You've got to be kidding me. That was the ultimate Nani moment. How does that happen? Oh my word, this man couldn't catch the coronavirus if he lived in Asia. This is ridiculous. He couldn't catch AIDS if he had a blood transfusion with Magic Johnson, Freddie Mercury, and Arthur Ashe. Hell, you can even throw Eazy-E in there. P.J. Walker looking to get out of the end zone. He's going to pick up about 2 yards here. Keep in mind, the Renegades have both their timeouts remaining. Right now, the ball is in the hands of the Houston Violent Fellatio Roughnecks following an interception from Gates after, Nagel couldn't hold on to the football. 1:51 left on the clock, 2nd and 6 from the 5-yard line. Pardon me, the 6-yard line, 7-yard line. It's the 7th-yard line. First time out from the Renegades here, trying to regroup to figure out how they can stop Houston here. 2 first downs puts this game away. Landry Jones still highly emotional after having a big injury take him out of the game. DeAndre Kidd says Nagel couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. Absolutely atrocious. There's the handoff to Butler. Gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Most likely we're going to get the second timeout from the Renegade sideline here. Indeed we do. 1:47 left on the clock. 3rd down. The Renegades cannot afford to allow a first down here. 3 turnovers through the air, or I should say 5 turnovers total for the Renegades. You had 3 picks in the first quarter from Landry Jones. Then you had a fumble that was recovered and returned for a touchdown in the 4th quarter. And then just now you saw Philip Nelson into the game, connect with Nagel, who could not corral the pass, and it was intercepted. 5 turnovers on the day for the Dallas Renegades. Houston came into this game leading the XFL in plus minus takeaways. And tonight, 24 points off of 5 takeaways. If I'm not mistaken, they're plus 8 right now in takeaways. No, plus 7, because you did see an interception from P.J. Walker earlier today. But 3rd and 5. This is for all the marbles for the Renegades. They only have one other opportunity if they get a first down here. Walker takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Pass is caught. First down. Malone is there for the catch. Dallas only has one chance to stop the clock. One chance to stop the clock. If Dallas gets 3 stops here and they force a 4th punt, they would get the football back with maybe about 18 seconds, between 12 and 18 seconds. Great catch by Malone there. 1st and 10. They're just going to run here. They just got to run here. Dallas needs to get a stop. Gain of 4. Houston still has timeouts. Dallas does not. As much as you would want to go out there and, blame this on Landry Jones, you can't, because Houston didn't play great football like that. Landry Jones was willing his team back into it. Hell, Philip Nelson into the game and did his job, but it was on Nagel, who could not hold on to the football. Gain of 1, and here comes 3rd down. Dallas has to get a stop here. First down puts this game away, says Booger McFarland. Flynn Nagel with the drop. Is this going to be what does the Dallas Renegades in? One-on-one coverage. Wow, there was a missed tackle. Is he stopping short? Is he stopping short here? Matter of fact, I was wrong. It turns out if you look at the clock, they'll probably get the ball back with like a few seconds remaining. That's a first down. They gave him the first down. Look at the markers. Let's see where he's tackled here. That has to be a tackle. There is no way you cannot make that tackle. He's down at the 23-yard. They gave him the first down. One kneel down puts this game away. And the Houston Violent Fellatio Roughnecks will remain undefeated as they travel to Dallas in a Battle of Texas, where Dallas had 5 turnovers on the day and the Renegades are going down. And it's fitting that their logo has their face covered, because they ought to cover their face after this embarrassing loss. Landry Jones, 3 INTs in the first quarter, leads his team back in the 4th. Then he has a fumble that results in a touchdown for the Roughneck Violent Fellatios. Then he brought his team back down the field again where they were down by 7, only to see a leg injury take him out the game. Enter, Philip. And Philip Nelson going down the field gets within the 3, and then unfortunately Flynn Nagel couldn't hold on to the football, and that led to the demise of the Renegades as their defense could not get a stop for them. Big W for the Houston Violent Fellatio Roughnecks as they remain the only undefeated team in the XFL 1 month into the season. But for the Dallas Renegades, they do not get to go to sleep tonight with a smile on their face because the only thing they get to do is take out their Metro cards. Say it with me now. And tell them to do what? Get aboard. Big finish from the bottom. Say it with your diaphragm. The L Train. And you want to know why they ended up getting there? Because there was a certain individual whose hands was rather deceptive. There was a certain individual whose hands was just for decoration. There was a certain individual whose hands wouldn't be able to be put into any glove. O.J. Simpson was out there saying if the glove don't fit, it won't acquit. Pardon me, it wasn't O.J. Simpson, it was Johnny Cochran. If the glove don't fit, you can't you must acquit. Well, guess what? In the case of Flynn Nagel, the glove did fit, but your hands don't know how to catch shit. It went down to this man inside the 3, throwing a screen. He could not catch the ball. The ball hit him in the face mask. He's garbage. Put him in a Glad commercial. He's trash. You kidding me? You couldn't catch a screen pass from inside the 3 with the game on the line. Flynn Nagel, you ain't shit. You garbage. Doo-doo. Absolute doo-doo. I would rather wear the same pair of socks for a decade straight and have to eat my dinner from inside of the sock. I would have to use the sock as my microwave. I would rather live like that than have you as my receiver, you goddamn bum. You have got to be kidding me. Your last name is Nagel. You suck. They should turn you into a bagel, a human bagel. Take a shotgun and shoot him in his sternum, you damn bum. Don't actually do that because that'd be murder. I don't want to come over here and promote murder or violence, but that's not what we're doing. Let's do it figuratively, though. Create Flynn Nagel in every wrestling game. Create Flynn Nagel in every boxing game. Create Flynn Nagel in every sporting game. Make him a damn character. Or one of those call. Make him a created character. A DSLR? No, that's a camera. What is it called? DLC? Make him a character in Grand Theft Auto. Make him a character in Modern Warfare. Make him a character in any sort of game where you can abuse people. You need to make an abuse of this man. Because he is a bum and cost his team the game. You kidding me? Are you serious? He couldn't catch Keeping Up with the Kardashians on the E! Network. He couldn't catch The Simpsons on Fox 5. He couldn't catch a football game on the NFL Network. He couldn't catch a basketball game on NBA TV. This man's a bum that got no hands. And what's crazy was the whole damn game, he was a leading receiver for his team. Call him a pallbearer because when you die and you're a Renegades fan, he needs to be there to let you down one more time. This man's garbage. I would roast Landry Jones, but I'm not going to do it because despite the fact that the brother threw 3 INTs in the first quarter, despite the fact that he was strip sacked and led to a damn defensive touchdown in the fourth quarter or maybe late in the third quarter, he was still fighting, trying to will his team back. And damn it, if he had an opportunity to finish that fourth quarter, that final drive, perhaps we would have saw a tie game. But there is no denying that Flynn Nagel cost his team this doggone game with the way that he played on that final damn drive. After you saw great catches, great receptions throughout the whole game, this man hands decide, I'm going to go ahead and clock out. You kidding me? The ball went through your hands and hit you in the face. You teabagged yourself. Michael Sam Challenge champion. Who enjoys dropping balls? He enjoys dropping balls. Put him in Times Square. You need to be working there during New Year's Eve. You a bum. A bum, Flynn Nagel. Ought to be ashamed of yourself. Kind of name is Flynn Nagel. You damn bum cost your team the win. So although your team's on the L train and you there as well, Because of your failure of being able to catch the pass, you got to go somewhere different. Because we've arrived to elimination station. Your team is not eliminated from playoff contention. I believe you're still number 2 in the on the West. I believe you're right behind the Roughnecks. But what you need to do is consider your name written down the death note, because your dreams of being able to take down the Roughnecks, your dreams of being a clutch receiver, your dreams of no longer having to drive automatic because you got the clutch in the car, has been absolutely, and I'm going to stay at this distance. I want to stay very personal. Look me in my eyes when I'm saying this. Deleted! You goddamn bum! Flynn Nagel, put your motherfucking head back down. I'm out. You guys have a good night.